to make sure it doesn't overlap and stuff, so it takes a bit of time. And also have to wait for everyone to get on camera before I can start doing that, so that's what we're waiting for. Alright, I'm gonna let them out. I'm gonna mute it. Okay, let me bring things up. Hello.
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 And hello.
Hello.
How are we doing today? Are we doing good?
Yeah, super.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, welcome out to episode 83. You guys are currently on the plane of souls. Before we get into things, anything anyone wants to shout out? I know Tomato said he wanted to shout something today.
I don't know. You know that.
Oh my
I don't
god.
understand why you would lie.
I don't know. I just,
What the
Wow, dude.
fuck?
it's every week I ask that question to my guys. No one wants to do it. Just move on with
No
the
one
show.
ever does. No one ever. There's
In the
never
history of
anything.
Godforged, it's happened maybe 4 times. And those 4
It
times,
has happened. Yes, sometimes we have.
You know?
It's-
Hey everybody, I'm Shane Hawk.
Hell
I
yeah.
stream sometimes. I'm doing my shout out now so I don't have to do it at the end.
That's right.
Alright.
Wait, is that the deal?
No.
Hi, everyone. Variety streamer.
no, you can do it.
Okay.
It's
No, you
better
still
at the
have to
end.
say your name, Bree. Hey, what's up? I'm a variety streamer. You can find me somewhere.
No name.
Well, you guys did do one thing last week, which really frustrated me, and that's forced me to do the recap. So
that's
let
right.
me move on to my roll 20 so I can have that ready and change up the music, and then I'll recap and I'll throw us straight into things. Let me see, which one is it? Go for this one.
According to Roll20, our last session was 11 months ago. I just want everybody to know that.
It's been a while.
Also, to clarify for your Aya, Joe, it was just Shane that made you do this.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna say that. Thank you,
That's a
Sam.
I think I've done it every time too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time
Yeah,
Shane
you
gets a
keep giving
chance,
Shane the
someone-
option to tell people
Yeah,
who
you
to read
keep
it,
giving
and
me
you
the choice.
always get picked.
True.
I know.
He's like, oh,
Every
Shane,
time.
he seems so nice. He wouldn't choose me. And then he chooses you every
Listen,
fucking time
Joe,
and he falls for
I
it.
would never do you so dirty. Give me the honors.
Give me the honors. Come on.
Or maybe I'll take you up on that one time, and then I'll never believe you again. But Shane is
Alright.
now in my shit list.
Oh, shit.
He's making me read my own thing that I wrote. Okay, so getting started into things. Last we left off, the adventurers known as Godsbane decided it was time to travel to the Plane of Souls. Together, you banded together in Kongstol, turned yourselves invisible, and then drifted via the plane shift spell to the realm between the material plane and the plane of gods, a realm not designed for mortals, a realm designed for souls to pass on to their afterlife. Used the mask you found from Steep Glen to kind of anchor yourselves and move there. This purgatory has all manners of danger, from ghosts to specters to harbingers. The inability to feel tired, hunger, thirst, and therefore the inability to rest. You've just taken the advice of one known as the Guide and made your way toward a summoning bowl for harbingers, those who guide the dead to their respective gods. After Scold gave him away some kind of a speck of his blood, a harbinger appeared on the bridge leading toward the bowl. Scold descended down towards him, but he didn't seem interested in helping, more so just consuming your souls. And when Scold and the others attempted to try and call for another harbinger, he struck out at Scold, attacking him. And that is where we left off, with you on the bridge between here, the Lost, and the Bowl. And I'm going to bring you guys over to the battle map.
Oh, great.
Cool, man.
And Scold, if you want to put yourself right next to the harbinger,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at him.
Where are we?
you guys would probably be at the top right of the map if you're going to start moving onto the map.
Okay. Boop.
Whoops. Maybe
The
not.
toppest right I can be.
Yep. Essentially, this is a massive kind of like, it looks almost like this kind of amorphous, malleable being underneath a series of like chitinous armor. It doesn't look like the armor looks plated, almost like a metallic plate. But you can tell it's almost like a shell of a beetle, the way it kind of wraps around. Its face is triangular with a single kind of glowing gem. It stands almost looking like a construct, but you can tell everything about this is alive. Where the plate is attached to the body, it's almost like it's kind of like this goo that kind of stretches with it. And it stands tall over you, Skull.
Gross.
Go ahead and everyone throw yourselves onto the board.
Hey, Joe, can you throw my familiar onto the board?
I can throw your familiar onto the board.
Thank you.
As we're all rolling initiative and stuff, this is not a name of a god that we recognize, right?
The Tannis? No.
Yes.
You can go ahead and roll a religion check, but it would be int.
Oh,
Okay, let me just find where your.
Oh my
thing-
god, finally.
Where did I put your little guy?
19.
I think he's in here. though. But here he is.
Oops.
I will
my
set him up
God,
properly for you.
Double
Whoa.
nat 20 initiatives.
You guys want to share some of that?
Baby.
Nah.
No, I double nat 1 last session, so I don't think so.
That's true.
I nat one today, so that's my
I
vibe.
nat one because you just talked about it. Thanks.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it.
Okay.
God damn it.
Let me go ahead and put the harbinger onto the board as well. I'm gonna move initiative over there because it's actually being blocked off on my camera. Okay. So descending down, this harbinger just rose up right in front of Skull, and you saw him strike him across the jaw. Up first is Adderward.
So I take it, first of all, just so we're all aware, like, these are cracks. You can't see
Yeah,
on,
so
like, these kinds of
essentially,
spots.
You are on like this almost like calcified, kind of like almost like granite feelings, like sandy substance beneath your feet. Like the way any bushes kind of protrude, you can tell they're almost like rockery, and bones are kind of melded in between them. This is being risen from the sea of the lost that you kind of drifted past. In the water around here, you can see various hands and shapes and shimmers coming out of it. So you know that stepping in the pools, this is where the dead lie. So
A lot of hands.
you can step
Does
in
it
them.
look easy enough to sort of hop across, or would that be a check?
It would be a check.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
So we will walk around those then. Let's not get grabbed by dead hands.
All right, well, Alor's gonna do the pretty much only thing he can do and move closer to the guy.
Oh,
using
good
all
move.
of his
Smart, smart dude, smart.
bonus action blade song,
Incredible.
and then on my big action move, I'm going to cast nothing and just take the dodge action on this
Oh
one.
shit, what does that look like? Casting nothing.
I cast nothing.
After your turn, it's going to take one of its legendary actions to take a slam attack down against you, Skull. That's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
16 points of bludgeoning damage as another fist just slams against you. You can see its body moves fast. It almost goes from this like slow motion, similar to like the cat in Elden Ring, right? Like it goes this kind of slow motion and suddenly swings in and the fist just hits against you. Aaron.
Oh, Joe, can you roll my familiar's initiative?
I can indeed.
Did you say that was a legendary action that this thing did?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Aaron can run all the way here because he's fast as fuck.
He's fast as fuck,
I
boy.
thought I was fast with like.
If you go ahead and roll your thing for it, I'll
Well, I know what we're doing in our
Fastest thing alive.
downtime
stick it on the board.
between Aaron and Ethelward.
I'll just roll a d20 for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what its dex is. 16.
16.
That's a 17 and an 18 to hit.
A 17 and 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Both miss.
What
You
the
want
Whoa!
to
Oh,
clamps against
God.
its plating.
Okay, it's gonna try. York's gonna try to double unarmed.
Okay.
23-19.
23 hits.
Oh, this thing has
hell,
more than
mate.
19.
What?
What the
I guess
fuck?
it's harbinger of a
Dude,
god.
we're dealing with Alward levels of AC, man.
Did you roll that
Okay.
that
I just
intelligence check? The religion check?
Oh,
one?
intelligence.
19. 19's not enough to know about this creature. No, it was the.
Oh no, that was my
Oh, I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that was from
If I
before.
need a
Stu.
god. Yeah.
Hey, I did 6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning
Look
damage.
like it.
Yeah, I mean your fists are magical. You punch into it. You find like a gap between the armor and just punch through, and you feel like this kind of, and you see a kind of a split in the malleable form beneath it. So you do that. You do deal damage.
Okay.
It's hard to hit.
Fabia.
Not funny that it's hard to hit. I don't know why I laughed.
I shoot.
Ooh.
And I don't move because I think I need the advantage, judging by the AC on this bitch.
20 or up at this point. Oh.
Oh
Two
boy.
13s.
Clinks off of the armor and falls to the
Doing
ground.
great.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna. Actually, well, no, it's fine.
Okay.
That's my turn, I guess.
Pog.
Fabia also goes, it's hard to hit. We just echo each other.
I think. Who's? Oh, it's that guy. Where is? Pog will. Pog's gonna fly over by, Timmy as he starts to move around. That's
Okay.
it. He's gonna. Timmy needs anything he can help him.
Okay. And then taking the help action for Timmy, I'm guessing, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. On the Harbinger's turn, it is going to... let me get a cone out here.
Cool.
Let's see here.
Guy gets 2 turns before me.
No, he took a legendary action before. He's a legendary creature.
No, he also punched me in the mouth, Joe.
When you first did anything, yes. That was one of his legendary
Yeah,
actions.
you've been getting the shit kicked out of you, man. Really bad.
Okay. Oh, I want to change the size. Okay. That
That's what
20
I get
foot.
for trying to help.
Let me put it onto something I can kind of count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aye. Okay. So it is not going to be able to. No, it can go from here. So it's going to hit all 3 of you guys. I need as it kind of, you go, you see its kind of whole face just meld into the skin and a massive mouth appears. You see all this kind of a teethy maw just beneath it. And it draws in and then this acidic substance shoots across all of you guys. Could you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
I would love
Nope.
to. Just
Everyone?
No, just sorry, just
Just us
Adderward, Scold, and Yorick.
Got it.
Okay.
20.
Nat
Oh shit!
Oh!
Hacks.
And then just Scold as well, please.
That's 2 nat 20s in a row for me.
That's right, baby.
Don't jinx yourself.
Yeah, dude. Now you said it out
now it's
loud,
over,
man.
so-
Yeah.
2 nat 20s in a
Come
row.
on.
The stuff that like super doesn't really matter in the grand
Yeah.
scheme.
Scold, you take 19 points of necrotic damage. Yorick and Adderward take 9. As the acid shoots out, you're hit by the full spray of it. Kind of almost taken off guard by the punches.
I take 0, don't I? Because I have evasion.
Damn. I
Yes.
take damage on a nat 20 perfect dexterity save.
This thing's scary.
Yeah,
Not perfect enough.
Nat 20 still takes damage regardless.
Bunch of fucking bullshit.
I mean, we
TVs.
can do that, but on Nat 1, you always. We could do it on the opposite way around. I don't mind.
It's not your fault. It's the fucking rule books.
Not when you die.
Fuck D&D.
No, shut up. Now when you die.
Okay.
That one you should lean into the fucking attack and take double
eat it.
damage.
It goes in your mouth.
You trip.
So that's its turn. Timothy,
Oh, that's right. I have 2 people.
you have 2.
Shit. Oh, this is my most complicated character, too.
I believe in you.
You have the help action on you as well.
Actually, I'm going to try to use Bane on him. Him, her, it. I don't know what this thing is.
It would probably be fine.
Okay, let me get within 30 feet. I can move 1 back. I'll stay here.
Okay.
This is close enough. Yeah, so that's a charisma
I
save.
believe.
You can allow the magic kind of altering its form, and you just feel goes as you successfully bane it.
Okay, sick. That's my action. I'll hang here.
Okay.
Still staying back.
Add towards familiar.
Familiar's gonna move up to. Actually, make sure because its range is 30 feet. Okay. Familiar's gonna move up to Adelward and use the help action on him.
Cool.
His next attack.
Just to confirm, Bane is saving throws, ability checks, and attack rolls, or is it?
Not ability check, just saving
ability check.
throws and attack rolls.
Okay. Basil.
All right, I am going to try to cast slow on this thing.
Oh, that's
so a
huge.
wisdom save, please.
It's an unnatural 20.
I'm gonna shit my pants.
No, Aaron's going to lower that by 4
Oh.
What?
by using 2 key points.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Aaron's going to lower that roll by 4.
yeah.
Oh,
And also,
that works.
You can
Holy
actually roll
fuck.
it minus by 2. I didn't do the Bane, so it's actually would have been 18, and then so you don't have to
that's
spend
right.
as
Yeah,
many.
I thought that was after Bane.
No, yeah, it didn't have it mapped
Just
in.
another D.
So yeah, it
Oh.
fails. It's considered slow.
Oh, that was so fucking close.
Holy shit.
Oh wait, no, that is because we used a key point before. That is a wild magic roll.
It's a wild magic roll.
shit.
I
Like you
unshit
know
my
that
pants.
you know that Basil's thing's not going to work, and he pulls upon the entropy, causing it to stir just a little bit too much.
Nice.
Nice.
69.
Nice.
Okay, I choose this thing. It needs to make a con save real quick.
Okay. A 22.
Yeah, that's gonna pass it, so nothing happens.
Oh shit! What was it?
It just, it's ingested. It'll sort of throw up and be poisoned if
Ah,
it failed.
okay.
I don't think this thing's
I
gonna
should
lose many
point at
con
it.
saves.
The so the slows on it is, if I'm right in saying this, it can only take an action on its turn, not a bonus action, not a reaction. All right. I can
I'll
move half
paste
a
it just
speed.
in
And
case,
it's
but
AC. And
minus
negative
to
2
AC
penalty to
and dex.
AC
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
dex
Yeah,
saving
dude.
throws. Yeah, can't use reactions. Yes, only
Oh,
an
just
action or a
reactions.
bonus
Yeah.
action, not both,
Got
etc.
it. Awesome.
Yes.
That's huge.
And then I will shoot a bardic inspiration at Scold since he's getting slapped around.
Okay. Fear.
But he looks
Thank
really
you.
like manly while he's getting.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
manly
like,
taking
still
the
looks
slaps.
like really tough. Yeah. Okay, Fia is going to move over here, but she'll walk around the weird shit so she doesn't get sucked in by the hands. And now I feel sort of bad about my plan, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I am going to subtly cast Synaptic Static at a point behind the creature so that it doesn't hit my friends. It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
And then I am going to also use my Shadowfell Shard to give our friend disadvantage on this save, which is an int save.
Okay.
So let's see what happens.
You do the synaptic static. You see it kind of shoot off. You realize it's slowed and it almost breaks down. You see it kind of converge over the behind it, washing across it. It slams down its foot. Its plating all goes around the back, and you can see its body shaking to prevent it. It's going to burn its legendary resistance to get rid of it.
That's good though.
Which means
That's
that
okay.
one of its legendary actions goes up to costing 2, which is pretty big.
Still
That's
takes
all right.
the damage, right?
So it takes half the damage, yeah. It's as if he succeeded.
Yeah.
You've already burnt away his legendary resistance.
So sorry, I need
Just
to
go ahead and
roll
click the
thing.
spell and it'll roll it. And then I'll take
I'm
half the
on
damage.
it. I got it. Damn. dude.
Shit,
Ooh.
even a lot of damage. So what's that? Half of that is 17.
Yes.
Alright, 17 points of damage as it holds back against you. You see some of the plating burn and it pulls it around the front. Your souls are mine. End of your turn?
For my bonus action, I am going to roll my eyes at that cheesy ass line.
Okay, make a con save. No,
I am
at the
making a
end of your
con save for
turn,
rolling my eyes. She does it all the time.
you see as it chest opens up slightly and it draws in energy. Who's the furthest player away?
Hi.
Oh
Basil, please make
I
a
thought I was
Constitution
safe
saving throw,
back
please.
here. Oh
no!
god.
You're fine. You're gonna be okay.
Oh, nat one.
This
you were
is
gonna
so.
be okay.
This
My
This
second
is
nat
fun.
one.
You take 16 points of necrotic damage as you feel it draw from you. Drawing energy, you take 16 points of necrotic damage. Your maximum health is reduced by that much and it cannot be restored until you finish a long rest.
It's like our luck traded from last
I
time.
know it is.
It
What the
draws in your
fuck?
essence and heals away some of its damage.
That's gross.
Scold, it's your turn.
Scald will, after getting whooped, skidding backwards, he'll take a step forwards, his stone form under his breath. The rune will glow. I do that as a bonus action, and then he will begin hitting.
Go for it.
So let's do 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit. Clinks off the armor.
That's a nat 1.
These rolls have been beans.
27 to hit.
That does hit.
16 bludgeoning damage.
16 bludgeoning damage. As you just you slam against its armor twice, and then you find a hole and hit against it on the third strike.
Cool.
Anything else?
That. Actually, yes.
You've used your bonus action and your action.
I have. But that doesn't matter. Let me double check. Yes, I will use Yield. When you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can invoke the Rune of Fire to summon the fiery shackles. The target takes 2d6 fire damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained for a minute.
Strength save fails. The shackles come up, lock against it. And then go ahead and roll the damage. It's considered shackled. You guys have got this thing locked down with a lot of debuffs.
Hell yeah.
That would be 8 fire damage.
8 points of fire damage. It burns up against it. You just see its arms locked in place. It can't break away at the end of each of its turns, can it?
Yes. So,
It
yeah.
Okay.
Let me just double check. While restrained by the shackles, target 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of its turns. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Okay. You see it kind of locking place. Just kind of stands looming over you. And then, at the top of the round, you see a figure rushing from the opposite side of the bridge. Moving quickly. Coming straight towards this fight. Dave,
Do they look friendly?
would you like to describe what your character looks like if you're at the thing? Is Dave here?
All right, so he needs to join the call on his laptop to hear you, but
Oh,
it'll mess up the cameras, so he hasn't done it yet.
oh.
Great.
Class.
I had you guys in the perfect camera positions, and then
I
you kept
know,
doing this.
Joe, that was really good.
Right? And I had you guys, and he moved it so many times, I was like, oh no. And now Dave's all the way to the left.
Oh, they can see like this.
Perfect.
It's the boy.
So Dave can't hear.
Dave. Oh, I
He
need like
can't
a
hear you right now, though.
splitter. Like
I can
a...
pass my headphones over for this scene.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you want to do that. I
Does
mean,
he-
you would technically hear Dave.
Hey, sit
We will.
cameras.
Okay, Dave, do you want to describe what your character looks like, rushing over towards the scene?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Did we ruin everything?
No.
We didn't. Sam, you can have
I think it's good.
you should be
No, it
fine.
looks okay, right?
Yeah, it looks good right
Okay.
now.
Awesome. It works.
Yay!
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my you see the. Are we ethereal or?
No,
guy?
you look like your material plane self. You're basically
Awesome.
projecting your best self here.
I'm sorry.
Are you? Wait, is he that
God.
big?
No, this is
Yeah, I
me
was
to show
gonna
off his
say, is
image.
he huge?
This is me to
Oh,
show off his
okay.
image.
Oh,
No, no, no.
Jesus
I was like,
Christ.
holy shit!
Giant fucking dragon.
Dave, you go ahead and
Monster
describe your character
fight.
looks like. I'm just showing it so people can see what your character looks like here.
I am a dragonborn, a topaz dragonborn. You see this beautiful, beguiling creature in front of you,
He's
or wherever.
very good looking.
And I am quite hapless looking at this point in time. I don't look impressive, but I feel
Oh.
impressive. You see the aura of impressiveness around me, but it doesn't quite hit. It misses the mark a bit. Yeah, a little haggard. I may, have tried to see a battle in my past, but it didn't really go my way. So I'm quite relieved to see what's going on right now, but
Okay.
a little apprehensive.
So I'll put your token in the proper place on the board as you kind of rush into the battle. Do you have your sheet open? I can also
but
give it to Sam.
I have my instructions.
I'm also going to give Sam access to your sheet
Okay,
so that if it is easier, you guys can use one computer to
thank you.
do that.
We're all almost impressed because you looked almost impressive.
You're almost giant.
We're like,
Yes, that too.
Okay, you should have access to your sheet, and Sam should have access to it as well. It should be under the followers
I've
guest tab.
got my sheet in front of me.
Nice. Well, would you like to roll initiative? You just have to click on your token and then click the initiative button.
That's
Nat 20. Come on.
Is that on the sheet first?
Yeah, it should be on your sheet.
Okay.
You should have to click on your token before you do it, otherwise it won't technically put you on the board.
Alright, so you're here. Go to,
Oh,
the,
here?
go to the battlefield.
Oh, bottom.
So whilst he's doing that,
That's me.
you would have seen like, just in the distance, as you start to make out the form, you realize it doesn't resemble this creature you're fighting at all right now. And his eyes are
Yeah.
dedicated towards the creature itself. It's a dragonborn, topaz in color.
your
You're not
character.
used to seeing gem dragonborn in Velreath. They don't really exist. So it's kind of almost like this golden look to it, but you recognize it's got almost kind of like shimmering scales, and it's more jagged and kind of mirrored like a gem, as opposed to your usual scales reptilian style of a dragonborn.
He rolled a 21, but he doesn't have
I will-
permission of his character yet. That's why.
Oh.
He doesn't have what of his character?
He can't. He doesn't have ownership. He can't click it.
That's weird.
no.
He should do. Let me do this, and I'll just do this. Double check. Okay. He should have it now. And I'll go ahead and put it on the
Oh,
board.
yeah, I can move him.
Okay, so now click on go to your character sheet,
Yep.
and right at the top, initiative.
I did it.
You didn't. You misclicked.
Hey.
Oh, oh.
You get 22.
I'll give you a 22, regardless. That's great. All right. So you'd see him kind of rush into the battlefield. Adderward, it is your turn.
Who the hell is that jackass?
It's running towards the
I was
fight.
just seeing this guy sprinting like a
hostility.
psycho from like the other side of the room as fast as he can.
Oh my god.
He's gonna move. Is it safe for me to stand here? Because I know it enters like a little bit of the crack.
I would say, yeah, it's mostly not. 2 seconds. Whilst you use
Okay.
that, I'm just going to double check something.
He's gonna decide whether or not it's safe for you to stand there.
He's gonna go stand. in
He's
some
looking it
soup,
up on
Yeah.
in the
Hang on. I've got this weird thing outside. I'm just gonna stand there and see if this would work.
Yeah.
So I noticed my frames started dropping. They've stopped now, so I just
No.
quickly turned off something because I know that one of the other computers in my house just randomly downloads. All right.
All right.
Sorry. You rushed up.
Adelward is going to now that this guy's restrained. I get advantage on every
Oh,
melee
that's right.
attack
Yeah.
against him.
Yeah, because he's restrained,
So,
technically,
uh,
right? Yeah. Is he
I'm
restrained or is
going
his movement 0, Sam?
He is restrained.
Yeah, nice. You get advantage.
Very good. So first, I'm going to cast with a bonus action Spirit Shroud at level 5. Level
Okay.
5. And I'm going to attack with a Booming Blade with triple advantage. So that's going to be a 29 to hit.
29 hits.
That's going to be 24 damage plus another 9 from Spirit Shroud.
Very nice. 24 plus 6 plus 9. Sorry. 33.
And then a second normal attack with triple advantage. So that's a 25 to hit.
25 to hit. Hits.
For another 13 damage.
13 damage. Very nice.
And
then, because Spirit Shroud is any creature that sees starts to turn within
oh
2
yeah,
feet.
sorry, I do have to add the Spirit Shroud for that one. So plus another 6.
Yep. Nice. You just go into it and slice into it twice, cutting through like pieces of its armor. You see them kind of jettison off of him. Okay, nice.
Oh, and this is for the purpose of this. This is radiant damage that I'm doing to it.
Okay. So the spirit damage in total then is actually reduced in half.
It's reduced in half.
Yeah. So because he's resistant to radiant, so that'd be 9, 15. So I just take off an extra.
Okay.
8. Yeah, you notice as you cut into him, the radiant damage is shooting out of your spirit shroud. He seems to be resistant to radiant damage.
Okay. He also cannot regain any hit points until the start of my next turn.
That's very
That's
good.
the other important thing
Nice.
with Spirit Shroud.
Nice.
That's very, very good. Okay.
That's
Aaron.
it.
Hit. Oh wait, this should be advantage. So 19 on the first one.
19 just hits.
Misses, right? Oh, just
no,
hits.
because
Oh yeah,
he's
because slow.
slowed. Oh, can we get a con save from you, Basil? Because you were hit by the.
Oh yeah,
necrotic
we'll wait to
damage.
see that.
Haha. He's no
How
longer
much was the
slowed.
necrotic damage? Oh, it has to be a
Me.
10 anyways.
Yeah. So he's technically not slow. So the 21. So the 19 doesn't hit.
Don't worry, guys. I'll just try again on my turn and also step closer so he doesn't fuck me up again.
We'll go for double unarmed.
Everyone just keeps getting
Stand
closer,
right
like,
next
I
to
want
me.
the
We'll hold
last one.
hands.
Yeah, I'll stand next to
You
you.
can't
hold
get
hands.
both of us.
That's right.
One of the attacks hit.
Shifty
Yeah, one of
eyes.
the hits.
10 damage. Let's do another.
10 damage.
Oh my god, another.
Go ahead and roll on the D100.
Uh-oh. Low rolls are bad.
Yeah, usually.
Okay. You'll see a tiny devil creature apparate on Yorick's shoulder, just sort of whispering
What?
to him.
Oh god.
What's happening right now?
Oh no.
Appearing
That's a
beside
lot.
you, on Yorick's shoulder, you just see this tiny little imp, and it leads into your ear and goes,
Ha! Once you kill this one, you should kill one of the others as well.
Oh, this is fine.
God.
Do I fucking kill that thing?
I think so. I don't know what this is. Tries to swat at it.
Doesn't know what it is.
Fabia.
I shoot. Sorry, just because necrotic was mentioned, and I think I missed why. Is necrotic good or bad against it? Do we know that?
We don't know what necrotic
It
does.
does necrotic,
Radiant, he has
so-
resistance to.
Okay. Then I will shoot with. Well, I already put necrotic on it. I think I can just add more if. Where, ma'am? There we go. Sorry. 24.
24 hits.
5 necrotic
So
is part of it.
19, 28 total damage. It all hits. The arrow strikes in, and you just see it kind of melt and rot away some of the flesh underneath.
Sick.
Okay.
I say in character. And return.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action burn 2 legendary actions because you technically took away its resistance. The plate armors morph into the body, and the body grows wider and kind of lower to the ground. It no longer has like legs, and the plate goes in as its malleable forms. You see like 6 more arms come out, all kind of moving around it. Only the head kind of remains in the middle. It moves kind of almost like a
spider now.
It's more like almost like living jelly. It's kind of this like molding form where like pieces of its plate are coming in and out.
I just go, why?
Oh no.
Bree's like, excuse me, I veto. Actually,
I need to
I have
leave.
severe arachnophobia. I must leave now.
It's Wesker's turn.
Okay.
Okay, expecting greatness, no pressure.
All
Wesker,
that glitters is
so
gold.
how far away am I? I don't know how to count squares.
Okay.
So is that 20 feet?
Yeah.
30, exactly 30.
Exactly. It
Well,
is 30
actually,
feet. Yeah.
25.
Well, it's 30. You can attack at 25, boy.
25.
Would I be able to move to exactly 20 feet from the monster?
Yeah.
And then make an action?
Yeah.
That'd be right there.
Yeah. So I'd
Don't
like
stand in the soup.
Oh, do I have to move?
Yep.
Oh.
Any of these
Look at
spaces
this.
here.
By the way, to give you guys some idea, Dave made his character yesterday, and we came up with the idea pretty much
Holy shit.
That's great.
pretty much yesterday. So he's got a level 13 character of a class he's not really played at this depth. So there'll be a lot of stuff that he's
It's
going to be
fine.
going
It's gonna
over.
be
So
okay.
Dave,
him a chance to-
accidentally posted the spell blur in the chat, and I looked at him. He was like, "I'm just trying to read him, man. I don't."
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, so I get 20 feet from the monster, and I cast Fairy Fire. And that's... Oh, it just said range is 60 feet.
That's fine.
That's okay.
It's a 20-foot cube.
That's okay.
That's all
You,
good.
you won't hit anyone.
We took that movie.
20-foot cube like here.
Okay, I want to aim it at the monster and cast it. It should do...
Dexterity
it does
save.
a thing. It has the
Yeah,
dex
it makes
save.
a dex save,
Yeah.
and it failed it.
Come on, I got no legs.
Is-
I
is
have
it
to
kind
dodge
of-
it.
Oh, actually, hold on. Does that have disadvantage right now? No, it just has the
It
thing.
does have disadvantage because it's shackled.
If it's restrained.
Restrained is disadvantage on dex.
Disadvantage on dex.
Yeah.
Right,
Ooh,
absolutely right.
Shit.
So it's a straight roll because it would have had advantage on from another thing. So it failed.
Any roll have disadvantage against that since I got him?
Yes, it means any attack rolls are now made with advantage against him.
Sick.
So if he breaks free from this restraint, he's basically you've secured advantage. You can see this kind of glow goes across him. I imagine it's almost like the fairy fire for Wesker would almost be like glimmering gems. So you can see him kind of just glowing now, revealing right in the center. Much easier to hit. Anything else in your turn, Wesker?
Yeah, as a bonus action, I do this arm movement and I go.
Nice.
Who are you? What is?
Are you
Do you
helping?
guys know him?
I can't see. I'm really far away. What's happening?
Some weirdo just ran up. I don't know.
He just
He's ran
sparkled at
outside.
all.
glow and then pointed at us.
He's
He seems
gesturing
pretty
a lot.
fucking cool to me.
He's real shiny.
It's Pog's turn.
Pog is going to move because his mom tells him to.
Okay.
Oops. And he's gonna come over here. No, wait. He's gonna come over here. And then he feels bad for his mom, so he's gonna give her the help action because he had a legendary resistance on her last turn. He pats her on her shoulder with his wing, like it's okay.
On the Harbinger's turn. So just to talk about the saves he's got, so Fairy Fire, he's got Bane, and he's got the Shackles at the end of the turn, right? Okay. On his turn, he is going to... You see the body opens up in the center, and it creates kind of like a whirlpool effect, and you start seeing a portal open up right in the center of his chest.
Oh boy.
This is fine.
Everyone within 15 feet, which I think is only Adderward, Skulls, and Yorick. Can you please
Probably.
make a strength saving throw?
Hey, good thing that dragon's 20 feet away. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
You said strength?
I'm gonna re-roll mine.
6.
You're fine. It's okay. You just need 5. I believe.
I'll use my reaction to.
Is it a reaction to reroll though? Or is that
I think it's-
indomitable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not a reaction. I will use my my Ring of Old Fate.
Okay.
Oh.
To roll for Yorick?
Turn. Yeah,
Go for it.
which is a con save, which is a 25.
You all succeed. You feel like the
thank
portal
God.
starts drawing you all in, and Yorick, you lose your footing, start going towards it, and then suddenly, magic from like Skold's runes kind of take over, and you see him kind of putting in double the effort, and prevents you from moving.
Devil distracted me.
The devil says to
Little
you,
fucking thing.
Go inside. Go inside. See what happens.
okay, it's the end of the creature's turn. Timmy. Oh, it was make a strength save.
Yeah. Dude, let's see.
Has disadvantage. Oh no, it doesn't. It's not a dex save. It will be a 25 with Bane. So I think it breaks out of the shackles, right?
Correct. Yes.
You see it kind of snap away from the shackles as its kind of form just wraps around and then pulls away. It's no longer restrained, but it is fairy-fired and still Bane. All right, Timmy.
So it did not take reduced necrotic damage, yeah?
Yeah, it
Only
wasn't.
radiant.
From what we could tell. Okay.
It does take 2d6 fire damage though for the turn it just had, which is 7.
7 points of fire damage.
Is the spot just above Adelward too tricky to walk on?
No, I said that one's okay because it's mostly
Okay, 1,
not
2,
in the mall.
4. So Timmy will get here and attempt to use his whip on this thing.
Okay.
Hopefully get a higher level inflict wound. Where is my whip? We still have advantage, right? Because fairy fire.
Yep.
Yeah, we have fairy fire now.
23.
23 hits.
I get the inflict wounds. I ignore the first roll, because I have to roll damage. I would have hit anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so it will be. I ignore the radiant. I keep doing that. 39 necrotic.
39 points of necrotic damage. As you go up on whip, and this just necrotic energy travels down the rip, wraps into like a piece of the arm that's coming out, and it just burns it away. You see a bit of it just drop off and go, gonna melt into a puddle.
Gross, man.
Anything else?
And then, is this spot okay, or is that too covered in
That
water?
one I would probably roll because
it looks
it's pretty much
over half,
50-50.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll stay here for now.
Okay.
I wish I moved Yorick instead.
All right. Adderwood, you're familiar.
We all have advantage right now, so Familiar's
Yeah,
going
take advantage of it.
to hang back and
Okay.
just take a dodge action right now.
Okay. Basil.
Come, Basil.
Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to do slow on it again.
Okay.
So wisdom save, please.
You move back again, and this time reversing time, causing its body to kind of go in this just like a vacuum, and it slows down.
Nice.
Thank
All right. And I'll end my turn there.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it is going to take a legendary action to strike twice at Timothy, because you're currently baning it. A 24 to hit and a 22 to hit.
Yeesh. Are those Afterbane?
Thank you for reminding me. A 22 to hit and a 19 to hit.
Okay.
No, wait, sorry. A 19 to hit, yeah.
The second one, Aaron will reduce that by 2,
Okay.
but the
That-
first one will hit.
The first one strikes against you
Oh my god.
You take 19
It
points.
just keeps going.
Oh yeah, you got to roll on the thing again.
Again? Wait, what happens now? My other shoulder?
Oh my gosh.
A second devil appears in the other chunk and goes,
Yes, go into the portal. And you see, I'm already got this one. You go back to your plane.
They fight each other.
Throw them in the
Not right.
just these two tiny little imps on your
Just throw
shoulder.
them in it.
How does that happen?
How does which?
Okay, let me
throw them in.
How do I do that twice? How much damage was the
take
attack?
19 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of acidic.
Oh, and I also have to roll a con save for that.
So you have to be at 13.
I'm okay.
You're good. All right. Fear.
Okay. I guess I can see that other thing appear on Yorick's shoulder, right? Hey, do we have to kill these things too? What's going on? What are these? Are they friendly? What's the deal?
Kill them.
I can't
You can't check
stop them. I can't even touch them.
Okay, cool.
Tell her we're your friends. Tell her you're with
That's-
you're with us.
This is.
They're saying they're friends?
We'll lead
They're
you to
saying
great
that-
treasure.
Do you
There's a
believe
great
that?
treasure. No.
Ooh.
They wanted me to
Feels
jump in
slightly
the
like
portal mouth.
treasure. Okay, cool. I assume I can't like target an imp. I just want
can.
to.
You guys can't
You
even
can.
see these things. Only Yorick sees these.
Oh, is
we
it only on
can't
your
even
end?
See them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Only I see and hear them.
That's great.
Oh, well then.
Okay.
Veto that.
Then yeah. All right. I would actually like to. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna think. And then I'm gonna cast ice shards,
Okay.
which is a spell I learned from my book.
Okay.
Nerd.
And I cast that, and I got 10 little shards of ice spinning around me
Okay.
as my action. And then on a bonus action, I'd like to shoot one at the guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
So what do I got? I got like do we have advantage? What's our deal
Yeah,
here?
you got advantage. There's a fairy fire up, and its AC is reduced by 2 currently.
All right. Okay. Why is it not help?
Just roll to hit normally, and then just tell me the damage.
I'll just roll a d20, yeah.
Well, you can roll probably a 5, but it's probably got the same thing, right? It's probably 5 plus
Oh,
5. So
yeah,
probably
it would
plus
be.
10 to hit.
Is it what? Okay, wait, maybe. No, there we go. Okay, so 27.
Yep. And how much damage is the ice shard?
And then it's Well, I just closed it by mistake. It's 1d4 piercing and 1d8 cold.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
So d4 and a d8.
4
So
and
4 piercing and 2 cold.
All right. Yep, 6 points of damage. An ice shard just crashes straight into it. You see it kind of implode against a piece of its body. All right. Anything else? Was that your bonus action?
And then
action?
that's my bonus action, and for a free action, I'm like, yes.
Skull.
Scold will begin to grow. I'm a giant's mate.
Okay.
And then I will strike at him with the siege heart.
Okay.
Uh, 27 to hit.
27 hits.
For 19 crushing and bludgeoning damage.
Nice. You just slam against it. You feel its body just like break apart at points.
And then there's no point. I will hit a few more times.
Okay.
He'll continue the onslaught. That's a 30 to hit.
30 hits.
For 17 bludgeoning.
17. Very nice.
And that's a 16 to hit, but I will use my.
You should have
my
advantage still.
inspiration.
Uh,
Do I have advantage?
You do have advantage,
that's
and also, actually, you should have advantage on all those hits. 16 hits in its current form.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That would be for.
I always check for crits
15
though.
bludgeoning then.
Wait, 15?
I just rolled. Yeah, 15. I just rolled 3 times in case I got crit, but that last one was 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Nice. You slam against it again, you see its kind of body just break apart at points. It still looks pretty tough, but you've definitely done some pretty mean damage to it. Adderward.
I start beating the shit out of this thing with my magical powers. So I'm just gonna take another swing. This is for Booming Blade. 28 to hit.
28 hits.
Wow, that was a low fucking roll. Yeah, it's gonna be 13 damage plus Spirit Shroud for another 14.
Okay, 13. So
Although
20...
technically it's radiant, so if it's still resistant, then
Yeah, so it'd be 13, 20 damage total. Nice.
okay.
You just slice into
Extra
it. See the rippling
attack.
energy.
nat 20 on the second
Nat
attack.
20. Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a normal weapon.
Normal weapon
swing.
plus the double the thing.
So that's gonna be 18 damage for. Actually, I guess that's not accurate because that was just me doing 2 attacks. I'll roll it separately because it's my fucking like weird bullshit. So it's just gonna be roll.
Oh, because because it's adding the 5
Yeah.
again
Yeah.
twice. Yeah, I see. I see.
I'm doing it right now. Plus 6. So this is how much damage the actual weapon attack does. And then 2 sets of Spirit Shroud. So
Yep,
cut in
20,
half, so that'll be
like-
another 10 damage.
Nice, another 10. You just find like a weak spot and you slice into it a couple of times, causing it to kind of burn away. You see the radiant damage is like a lot of like the kind of black ooze underneath that is almost like a kind of a whiter, gooier, malleable creature. And you're almost cutting through into that, and you can see that's the thing that's resisting against the damage. But okay, nice.
Not done.
Oh, not done.
I still have my bonus attack.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So
offhand one.
offhand, for another 29 to hit.
29 hits.
For another 4 plus 7.
That's reduced to 3, so 7 points of damage. Yeah, nice. You slice into it again, causing a nasty cut. Good damage. All right.
That's it.
Aaron.
This time Aaron's gonna remember to move back here. Sort of clearing some area. Once again, do that thing he good at. Kind of. Keep forgetting the advantage. Oh, so 19 on the first.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, 20.
20. The 20 hits. And the 19 hits, actually. They both hit.
Nice. 21 total.
21 points of damage total. Very nice.
He'll just go for the single unarmed this time. You know what? No. He's going for the double. Still.
Okay.
While there's advantage, take advantage of it.
Take advantage of
23,
the advantage.
24. Yeah. 9 and 8, 17 more. Let's
17
get
more
that.
damage.
Let's
This
get
thing's
that
looking
roll.
really hurt now. And you gotta roll another D100.
What is happening?
I was thinking
today?
before, I was
Stop
like-
rolling stuff.
I was thinking to myself before, like, man, maybe we should up it so you roll it more often. But actually, I think this is proof that.
No,
When you get higher
this is
level,
fine.
it just
yeah,
the chances.
this is
Uh,
okay.
York just starts floating in the air now. His feet leave the ground.
Ah, very
What
nice.
the fuck?
Just seeing
Something's
bristles
not right
around.
here.
Done with you.
This place.
Are you
Guess I'll
floating
just
up
stay
or
here.
you're just floating?
Sort of in place for now.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, its body comes back together, and it's going to spend legendary actions just to morph back into its plated form. You see it kind of brings its body up. It goes slower than it usually would. Kind of just standing tall the original way you saw it. Fabian, it is your turn.
I shoot.
Okay.
I'm a simple beast. 27.
27 hits.
32 damage total, I think that is.
32 damage total. Very nice.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you see the arrow embed itself. You can see this thing is weakening.
I will also add my necrotic charges.
Okay.
14.
14 points of damage.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay.
And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action to strike. It's going to turn and slam against Yorick.
Thought so.
Because he's floating and he hates things.
He
that
did just do
float.
38 damage.
Yeah.
Only a 14 to
Melee.
hit.
That's gonna whiff.
You see as it kind of slows down, you can just easily kind of float above it. Lean it to Wesker's turn. This thing looks exceptionally hurt, Wesker.
Okay. Wesker turns and he looks in his little pack and he starts rummaging through for his tools and he drops something on the floor. And then he brings out like a little flower with thorns on it.
Mm-hmm.
He then brings out tweezers.
Mm-hmm.
And he's now pulling the leaves and the flowers off of it so that it's just a little thorn. And then he, like, throws a little dust. He looks on the ground, picks up a little bit of stuff, he throws it on. And that's his hoo-ha, and he casts Thorn Whip.
Nice.
And his little thing...
Is this character all anime abilities? Is it all anime abilities? Just be real with me.
Oh, yeah. I posted the whole thing, Joe. Can I magical tinker with my with my Thorn Whip?
Yeah, I think so.
So that should add a damage type onto it. And I can...
Technically, it's not an object, your thing. But for cool points, sure.
Can I just make it glow?
Yeah, you make it glow.
So
I think we're at a rave.
You just
This
get a
guy's
big old
pissing
thorn
me
whip.
off.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay.
You have advantage.
That's the button?
Yep, you have advantage.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, dude.
The 27 would hit.
Cool. And then I roll the damage.
Yep. You have to click on Thorn Whip, the word,
Oops.
in the chat.
Yeah.
That's a
and
plus
it'll do it.
12.
Oh, in the chat. I don't even have that open. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Dan, can you click it?
What, the Thorn Whip?
I'll click this.
I can click on the
Yeah,
damage
click
event.
There you go.
9
I
points
did
of
it.
piercing damage. Do you want to describe how you kill it?
Nice.
It had 1 health left. It had 349 damage done. So one
No,
health
don't
left.
take this from him.
No, but I mean,
Send out
like it was
my-
a very small chance of him getting it. All right, go for it.
And so the thorns come out of the ground and they like wrap and swirl around the thing. And then because the thorns are glowing, the creature starts glowing. And the creature turns to look at me and I look at the creature and I go. And then it goes, oh, and it gets pulled down into the ground with my thorns.
You see as it kind of starts going down, it goes,
Amazing.
its body just like melting and bursting away. Not you. I wanted your soul. And you see it kind of melt. The place is kind of disintegrating and sinking into the sea of souls around you.
Nice.
The creature lies dead.
Good.
Who are you?
Good job, raver
What the
guy.
hell just happened?
End of initiative.
No.
No.
We're again walking forward.
Okay.
Uh-oh. We don't know who this guy is.
Uh,
You're seeing a
Hey.
massive polar bear walk towards you, stepping over the mush that was left in its wake.
Friend or foe?
I pop my collar.
Oh my god.
I lean in. And I extend a hand.
Foe then.
It's a fight.
I
Can
drop
we just
my
huck him
hand,
off the bridge now?
I get on my knees. And I bow.
Oh my god.
I look at Basil and I'm like, I thought he had some style till just
Are you
then.
doing like the Japanese man where you like leap into the air and then like headbutt them?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it, but this is kind of pathetic. I
That
say
was,
to
like,
Fia.
The collar thing I think was cool.
It was
I'm
so
gonna-
cool.
I'm gonna
I'm
do that
definitely,
sometime.
definitely stealing that one. Don't know
Is
about
he
the
wearing
groveling.
a shirt? Is he wearing
Collar.
clothes
Yeah.
by that icon?
Dude,
It's hard
you
to
just
tell.
stand up, buddy. Just you're fine.
The icon doesn't necessarily represent him. That was just the one we found. Again, we made the scout yesterday.
Okay, so he's not
Are you
naked.
wearing clothes, Wesker?
He has a collar. He just
He
popped.
popped a
Yeah, he popped
collar.
the collar.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a
So-
collar. That's all he's wearing. Just to do
God
that.
will notice his trembling from the squeaky chair beside him, and he will lower his maul.
Basil's gonna like side mouth whisper to Adelward, "Are you gonna name this one Bucket too,
I
or
don't know.
like?"
Honestly, he doesn't even look like he deserves the name Bucket. Bucket didn't grovel on the ground.
Bucket was a really good name, honestly.
I know he doesn't.
Hey-
He has
I mean-
married Bucket.
This guy still seems like, here.
Hey
in the head.
guy, do you have
I
a
guess that's
name?
true.
And is it Bucket?
Well, I have a name. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I hope
Oh,
it's not
Bucket! Oh my gosh.
My name is Wesker.
Nice.
Wesker
Miss-
Cool
Waka.
name.
Wesker.
Why did you help us?
Why wouldn't I?
Have you been here a while?
Well, I see you're new, and you're not dead, so I thought maybe,
Are you
We
not
could-
dead?
darling, do I look dead?
I mean, you're here.
I look
Let's be
back at
honest.
Basil like, I do think I kind of like him. No, I'm gonna like try to touch him.
I jump back a little bit.
No, I just was gonna see if you were. I'm sorry, that was rude. I should have asked. I
You
just
can
was
just
like,
poke
you
people.
were like,
yeah.
hey, do I like? I just wanted to see if you were dead. Like I was just gonna. Wait, I haven't actually touched any of us. I poke Basil. Can I feel?
You feel Basil?
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Do I feel like myself?
Yeah. No, you feel. You poke me.
I
With my
poke her.
arm.
What's
feel-
happening?
Can we stop that?
What are we
You
doing?
guys don't want to poke each other? Just stand around
No,
and this
I
realm
mean-
of souls poking each other?
Okay. Thanks for your help.
Yes, of course. Well,
Were you just like
May I-
hanging out, waiting?
How long
for
is this
fights?
bridge, Joe, that he had to run all the way down to like?
Well, you would have. He came into vision. It is long. It goes towards the lost plane that you were before, towards the town of the lost.
Oh, so he came from the direction
He came
we
from
were.
the town of the lost. Yeah.
How long have you been following us?
Yeah. Are you?
I've been following you for not long. How long is long? You know.
Insight check.
Why are
Weirdo
you
check? Can I take a
following
weirdo check?
us?
on this one?
I was gonna say, what's the vibes on this guy?
This guy seems trustworthy, honestly. Yeah,
you do an
I
insight
think with the 10, he's very trustworthy.
Yes, I see.
Oh yeah, I'm joining in on this insight.
Sure.
25.
When he popped the collar though, that was
Yeah.
very cool.
It was very cool.
What kind of vibes are they getting from you, Wesker, when you're saying that you're not really following them? Is it deception?
You get. It's not deception. It's more out of fear, and desperation than deception.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the truth, but it's also, I don't want to hurt anybody.
Wait, were you just in that like town?
I don't know. What were you?
Are you a psycho man?
Wait, how do you not know? No, you have been here a long time. You're already forgetting stuff, aren't you? You
Right,
wouldn't know
lost
that
it.
because you're.
Did
It's
you
been a
die?
while.
Did you die? Is that why you're here? Or did something else happen?
So
I
part
guess
of me died. I'm not gone, but I'm not dead.
How did
Part,
you get in?
which part died?
My brain, yes.
Ooh,
Your brain is dead, but you're.
yeah.
Whoa! I thought you were gonna do some like metaphorical, like my happiness died the day.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna say his
Yeah.
Like,
heart.
he probably got like his head cut off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like actually
Well,
died.
it's complicated. You see, when you force yourself to sleep so much that you die, it's almost like you can wake up, but you're not going to, until you're ready, of course.
You made yourself sleep so
Are
much.
you
that
what?
I mean, I wish I could do that.
Do you
right
just
now.
have
I'm
really
tired.
good dreams? Why would you do that?
What are you guys up to? You know,
We aren't at that point yet.
that's
How
cool.
did you get here? How are you in this plane? What's happening? What is this?
No, can we walk and talk? I don't want to be on
Yeah,
this
I don't
bridge
wanna be-
anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Wait, we
like
still
at
gotta
the
get a
end
harbinger,
of it.
though.
Like,
You're
we're
by
like
the bowl.
at the end of it.
We're
Yeah,
by the
is
bowl
it-
still, right?
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
you
this
guys?
is
We
part-
still gotta get like to the. Hey, Mr. Weska, what do you know about like the bard? What do you know about like the harbinger of the
The
unborn?
bard?
Yeah.
I know the bard. Do you know the first?
No, but you know what? We're trying to get an introduction. You know them?
I have an idea.
Okay. Because then we don't have to do this weird bowl thing. Why don't we get off this bridge? You can tell us how you know them.
Sure, of course. That's fine. So, what can I call you, you people?
Godsbane. That's our group name.
Skoda lead into Adawad. I don't trust this guy's.
I fucking hate this guy's guts. I normally don't know. Like, do it. I was thinking, honestly, we just huck him off the bridge. Just keep.
What are you saying, friends?
None of your damn business.
None of your damn business.
Those two are best friends. You'll get used to it, Wesker. Don't worry about it.
DM, is there anything left from this creature? Like a soul or a residue, or is it straight up
Just
gone?
kind of like it slinked away, like almost like melted ice cream. It just drifted into the sea.
Okay.
Melted ice cream makes
Hey, what's my demon duo saying right now?
Oh my
Here
god.
for an hour.
Yeah, they're spending the whole time saying to you,
Your party, you shouldn't trust them. I agree with the other one. You don't trust them. This place changes people. Changes people. You should make a contract with them. Contract for their soul.
and the other one kind of leans across, like looking at the other one. Goes,
Yeah. You're good friends with that one there, aren't you?
they kind of point at Timothy.
Are you friends with
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
You could get him to sign away his soul.
Oh my god.
I mean, from what I've heard, he's already sort of tried that and it didn't work.
Can we hear
Too well
that?
for the
Can we
other
hear
guy.
York's responses?
Oh yeah, you're hearing him just talk to himself, looking at his shoulders.
Hey, what do you think of the dragon guy? Talking to you.
I think
Talking to
he's.
the
I think
demons.
he's.
Oh yeah, you guys like him talking to you.
I wouldn't trust him. He could be... I mean, maybe you should kill him. Yes, kill him.
You just see him kind of both snickering on his shoulder.
I trust the new guy.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm
Okay.
taking crazy pills here.
Is that me?
Cool.
Am I new?
Yeah, you're the new guy.
Yes.
You're the new
Yeah,
guy.
arguably out of everybody here, yes, that would be you.
Adelward, you're no longer the new guy.
Oh, that's exciting.
That's nice.
Why are we acting like this guy's already?
That's
in
a
the
cute
group? Like, I
name
don't
you have,
understand. He's
Adderall.
not-
That's
Why
I
did
love
you
that.
also gave him my fucking name?
I mean, Cool Pete, you're not the
Cool
Does that name
Pete.
still work? Do we still like that name?
It's dope.
Sorry.
It's dope.
Okay, I'm
Adelward.
sorry.
I'm sorry, I have a cold. There wasn't a name I was saying.
No,
It's
we just
a-
call
something
all
I
of
wrote.
we call
You
each
know-
other Adelward all the time. It's like a term of endearment.
I actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Godsbane, subtitle Adelward. It's the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tomato?
From watching him fight, did I kind of get an idea of like what his like what is he like? What is he? What's his like visual sort of deal like combat wise? Because I think like he like did some like tinkering at the beginning, right? Of the fight.
Yeah. How obvious were you, Wesker, in kind of like how do you decide how you do magic? Like, are you more kind of innate with it? Do you kind of tinker things together? Do you focus more on the material components? What's your general style when you're casting the spells there?
I'm super into the material, like the science-y stuff. So it's like very meticulous, like things are in vials, they're weighed out properly. But I like a bit of flash. There's definitely like a few that are just glitter.
Nice.
Just like make things look cool.
You're like a magician,
So-
like a stage magician.
You would see. You could probably put that down to. Obviously, he's not a sorcerer, but he seems to be a learned caster of some kind.
That gives me quack artificer vibes a mile away. I've seen a lot of them.
Do you say quack because of where you're from, or is that like a thing?
I know he looks like a duck, but he's not.
He's got ears like a hawk. Holy
He look like a duck. He's a different kind of bird. He might. I don't know. Maybe he's not familiar with.
Yeah. Looks at Adelward, looks at new guy. So yeah, the first. What's your idea?
Well,
To-
here's
Oh,
my
yeah.
deal. The first will get you to where you need to be. once I'm there, I can leave. I'd
Oh,
imagine
you're
it's
just-
the same for you.
If you leave here, are you still gonna just be asleep? Like, will your brain wake up? How does that work?
No,
Oh.
but I'm looking for something to leave with is my problem.
Oh, what do you need?
A soul. What about you?
Like any soul or like a
we're just-
particular?
We'll
Gonna
find
work
him.
out.
So-
You know how, like, you don't just eat garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only
Sure.
eat good things.
Yeah. obviously.
I'm looking for a very good thing.
Like
Uh-huh.
any one of good things or like one in particular good thing
Any
that
one of a certain good thing that you might be privy to knowing if you would tell me what you're after. perhaps.
Are we the good thing you're going to eat?
You're
I
not gonna
gotta
try to
tell
take
you,
one of
man.
us.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I don't know
You're
if you
gonna
know
try
how
to
this
take
is
one of
coming
our
across.
we're gonna beat your ass right now.
Yeah,
Like,
we can just clean this
just
up.
just
Yeah.
so you're aware.
Yeah.
I thought the collar pop was pretty cool, but I'm not down for you to take one of our souls. So
Right.
yeah.
I don't want you. You would be garbage in this.
Oh.
All right, fuck you, buddy.
Now
What the hell,
I'm
man?
offended.
Guys,
I don't
guys,
know.
fucking
I still want to
think I was gonna name
marriage.
you Bucket
That came across.
I don't think you understand.
No.
you're right. I'm a garbage soul that you don't want to chomp, just like everybody else here.
I don't want to eat. It's more I want to repurpose, in a way.
Are you a necromancer? Are you like
No. See, are any of you perhaps alchemists?
I mean,
looks at Adelward?
was more of a tinkerer, but I knew
You're right.
plenty of alchemists.
She wanted to throw poison in people's mouths at one point. That's kinda
Oh
like an
yeah,
alchemist.
I
you had
forgot
a
about
really
that.
cool idea to like make some cool like.
I
poison
had the
around
opportunity to
cockroach.
dabble, but I thought that stuff was weak shit.
Right. Well, are any of you assassins, perhaps?
Stares at Fabia.
Nope.
Are you just like
Yeah, never. Not once.
Involved in a certain massacre of sorts?
involved in a specific massacre?
I've
or
done
just
plenty of massacres.
any
Let me make that
massacre?
clear. In my,
Yeah,
in my
like,
old days, back
stop.
in the day, I did massacres.
So what massacre was it?
Well, they weren't documented.
This one is quite highly documented, so yeah, you're all right.
Dude, if you're just looking for a specific soul, why can't you just tell us? Why are you being weird and cagey about it? I just
Well,
want to
if
make
you're
sure
looking
not.
for the same one, it's like wearing the same
Oh,
dress.
finders
you know.
keepers kind of
Oh,
thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we could
Fine.
definitely.
So that we can leave.
Yeah.
But also, we're looking for a soul.
Whose soul?
Why don't we just say it at the same time on the count of 3?
That's a good idea. I'll count. Ready? On go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
No, you motherfucker.
You were gonna
Is that
say
me?
it.
Sorry. We use different numbers where I'm from.
We're looking for his mother.
A mother?
He'll know it, Timothy.
Oh.
A mother.
I would never eat a mother. I wouldn't capture
You-
a mother for a
Yeah,
homunculus.
you just
I
said you
would
weren't gonna
never
eat
do that.
anybody.
Wait, a homunculus.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
I
still-
would never turn a mother's soul into a homunculus.
Why are you trying to?
Wait a minute.
What's this
I feel like you
homunculus
are definitely
business
a
about?
necromancer.
I have a question.
No, I know what he's talking.
Yes, you at the back.
Yes, me. Thank you. Hi, Fabia. Question. Are you?
Sorry,
Are you?
age and what class you're in?
Oh my god. I'm gonna move on. Are you trying to? Because you said you're like asleep dead. Are you trying to figure out how to like put yourself in a different body?
No.
Is that like the end goal here, or
I'm quite
what's?
happy with my body, and my body's
Okay.
very happy with me. No.
Well, not your brain part, because that's dead, right?
I
So,
told
like,
you
that-
who we're looking for, so you tell me who you're looking for.
I'm looking for a member of a group of alchemists that were killed recently. They could be of great use to me in the future, and I
Did we
need.
kill any alchemists? To Basil.
I think so.
Did we kill any alchemists?
I
This
feel like
wasn't
I
us,
would
right?
remember, but I'm
He said it was
100%
well
lose track.
documented.
Yeah,
Wait,
no.
but if he's been down here for a really long time, and like who fucking knows if time
I'm
has
sorry,
any
can we
meaning
do
down here?
checks
Like
to
maybe
see
this,
if we've heard of
like,
it?
like he said it happened recently, but maybe it didn't happen recently
Maybe
at
it
all.
just-
Like how
it
long
could
has this
be
thing been
going,
down
like-
here?
Yeah,
Wesker,
maybe he's not going to desk.
Yes.
What year do you think it is right now, or when you're
The
when
year
you
of
went
our
to sleep?
Lord.
Which
Um,
Lord?
This guy's fucked.
You'd know it to still be 1221.
Wait, what year is it for us? Is that
1221.
okay?
Okay.
It should be around 1221.
Okay.
Okay, he passed that test. Damn.
Where
Yeah,
are these
flowers
alchemists from? Where'd this
They're
take
from
place?
Court Ustra. You know, over in Hyloma.
Oh god.
Oh shit. Are you from?
Okay.
You're from Hyaloma?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we definitely didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah, I mean most alchemists blow themselves up more than
Yeah, that's
get
true.
killed.
Not where I'm from. They're usually killed. Circa this, you know.
You want to tell us what happened to these alchemists?
Wait, people just kill
No.
alchemists? Like,
Why did you kill them?
did
No.
you kill them?
No.
Were you
So
there?
what's the harm in sharing?
A little bit, yes.
Were you there? Is that why your
Oh.
brain is dead?
Stop quizzing him. No one cares.
I kind of care.
Speak for yourself, Scold. I'm very interested in this new person.
We're on the clock.
I thought we were asking these questions because we didn't want to like find Timmy's mom and then have this dude chomp her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
also
exactly why.
Okay, cool. I'm glad.
He's
This
after someone
I feel like we're
If
just
I
getting in the
was to
weeds
find-
here. Is all.
Let's move on to the house.
If we were to find Timmy's mother, by the way, I'm sorry, Timmy.
I'm not Timmy. That's Timmy.
Points at Timmy.
Over here.
If we were, she would not make a very good homunculus because she wouldn't be able to help me as much. But if she were to make a good, you know,
You don't even know her. She might be like. You kind of talk shit a little bit. I think maybe without meaning to, but still, dude.
It's
It's
an
fine.
artifice.
Don't fuck with
what is
his
to
mom.
talk shit? Is that a some sort of fecal spell?
In a
Yeah,
way,
I think it's
yes.
happening to you right now. I feel like
No
it's been
filter.
cast on you, and you're just constantly
How would you
spouting
go about
shit.
casting that? Would you use real, you know?
She's saying you don't consider your words before you speak.
Is this like what I
very
was
well.
like?
Figure of
before?
speech.
Before I changed my whole deal?
Lord. Well,
I
but
see.
less talkative.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So what direction do we go in? So what's the plan here?
Did you talk to the
we're
guy?
gonna
Like, did he? Yeah, did he
guide
tell you
us.
what to do? Because we were told to come here, and now maybe we were supposed to find you, and now you're gonna take us to the first.
well, we need to find the bard.
Okay. So do we. So how do you? You said you had an idea.
Yes.
Are you gonna tell us that idea?
Do I have an idea, Joe?
No, so similar to them, you were told to seek out harbinger. So they've done the same thing. Any harbinger
Oh.
from the bowl.
The idea I have is to find a harbinger.
I'm gonna
I
throw
know
him
it sounds crazy.
Okay,
That's what we
great.
did.
No,
We
that's
sorta,
we
like,
thought
thought
we all
one
killed one just now.
That was a harbinger.
It didn't go
That
well.
was-
They
It
tried
just
to
was
beat
not
us.
harbinger we really wanted. Like,
I mean,
do we
I
just try
thought there
again?
was like
dump more blood
was
on
one
it.
we
I
could
was
talk
ready
to.
with mine.
How do we get a better one?
What? Why is blood blood? Just because
don't
Skull
wanna
did it
give
doesn't
them
mean
my
that you have to
stuff.
do
I
it.
don't
Alright,
think
this
that
is
we
my
have to
stuff.
do that.
Yeah, I understand. I just feel like we're really jumping the gun on blood
did
being
more
the
of.
way.
Wesker, when you came here to this bowl to like call a harbinger, right? Because that's what the thing is, the harbinger bowl.
No, he followed us.
No.
He followed us.
No. Followed is a cruel word. I believe I reconnaissanced you
It's
out.
not. It's
You were like
just-
coincidentally behind us, just going like the same
Tailed,
direction.
stalked
I was
us.
looking for souls strong enough to keep me alive.
Okay, so
what?
how were you gonna call a harbinger?
Okay, hang on. What if me using blood called forth a bloodthirsty harbinger?
Yeah, dude.
Maybe
Yeah, that's what
Timothy
I'm saying.
using some kind of relic to some.
Well, yeah, Timmy, what is Sombra like? What's Sombra into? What's like her vibe? You know?
Hobbies, pastimes, passions.
What would you want?
Do I just drop something that has to do with it? Does it have to be blood? What do we know?
Do you have a religious?
It has to be something that a harbinger is gonna want. That's gonna
they want.
That's gonna be vibey for.
But that's vibey for Samra though. So
Yeah.
Sleep, healing, right? Like, what if we put
Do you have a
healing
sigil?
potion or
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of my healing potions and just pour it in there.
Excuse me, sorry. Healing potion lady. Yes.
Me?
She gave you her name. It was.
I'm like the only person who's introduced myself to you.
I'm not giving you my name.
Aside from Cool Pete.
Yeah. Introduced against
Adelward,
his
yes,
will.
thank you.
No, Cool Pete, just scrub Adelward. He's gonna be so pissed about this. I'm never gonna.
Already pissed.
He thinks you're Adelward.
I said we were all called Adelward.
May I
that was a
take a
joke,
look at
buddy.
the potion
We
before
are.
you waste that?
What? Are you gonna drink it? Oh my god.
He downs that potion. He's going into the
I
sea.
don't like this guy.
I just love I'm an alchemist. You know, we could make more.
Yeah, maybe he could make more of it, which is kind of useful.
We have other ones.
Yeah.
Let the harbinger have the whole lot. It's fine.
Also, Timothy, do you want to roll a religion check with wisdom? Give
Yes.
you more information about the bowl.
So just add 5 to. I'll just roll a d20. Actually, that's just a flat wisdom check for me, I guess, because
Do
I'm
you have
not.
proficiency?
Oh
in
wait,
it?
no, this is Yorick's sheet. I was gonna say, why am I not proficient in religion? I'll do
yeah.
that one.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so just add 5 to a wisdom check, or no, it's
Oh, you got proficiency?
yeah, it's 5.
Yeah. What's your?
I do. So it'll be a religion plus 5.
Yeah.
Well, add plus 4 to this because it's normally a plus 1. I'll just roll a flat religion. Ignore advantage.
Fuck
it's not-
yeah, dude.
And that 20 for a 30 as well.
Nice.
All that just for a nat 20.
The more you look at the bowl, you realize it symbolizes essentially a kind of ascension to godhood, right? It's like it's a symbol of all religions. The idea that an offering can be made. You've come across like much smaller versions of this in the past. It's kind of the same thing you'd use for like the commune spell or for divine intervention. This isn't necessarily a means of summoning. It's a means of communication. You can kind of work out from this that the reason the blood worked is only because something was close by at the time. You don't have to necessarily offer something, but it's more about what you say afterwards, who you're trying to call. You can call upon any god from one of these. It's just that you're trying to tempt the god. It's kind of similar to making a contract with a devil, but you're kind of provoking a god or enticing a god to come and see you, or representative of. So it's not only the notion of offering, it's also the notion of what words you're going to use and what kind of deals you're going to make.
Okay.
So yeah, what are you looking at?
I mean, what if I just sort of asked for help?
Are you ignoring me?
I think that's a
That's
really
probably
good
better than
idea.
blood.
Like, Summer knows, like, right?
I said go for it.
I think you should at least try.
I mean, I'll try to do everything I know. I could even pour something in. Just I want to be safe.
Can I help?
No.
In what way?
I mean, you're so nice.
Okay, I would walk up to the bowl. I think I still would prick my finger the way that I did when I used to use the Chalice of Divinity to talk to Somra.
Yep.
And I would just let a drop fall and say, Somra, we need your aid.
Okay.
Is this safe?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check and add a +5. because you're offering part of yourself.
That's what
Persuasion. That's a -1 already.
you're gonna be good.
Bless yourself. Bless yourself.
I think I'm already doing
already
it though.
doing it.
I would have had to do it before.
If we look really hard at Timmy, can we help?
no.
Put the blood in
So
there.
that's
The bowl doesn't seem to change. Somra's harbingers are not answering.
Hmm.
How's it going?
Does Soma like music?
Oh, you
I
get the
don't know.
idea with that is that they won't come.
Oh no.
Like
Oh,
Somra
okay.
specifically won't come, or
Any harbingers of Somra. You get a chance of calling upon a harbinger.
okay.
So
Well, I mean, what about Basil? Who's like
Yeah, what other
a lot of
gods?
music? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, would I know, Joe?
I can link you a list of.
yeah.
Yes, please.
Depends what kind of gods you want to go for. But there are more gods out of existence. But if you want to go for one of the ascendants, then these are the major gods.
Are there any gods that offer like a flat fee to just get us there? Because we got a lot of money, is what I'm thinking. And maybe we just sort of huck some cash their way.
Why is your hand up?
I have money.
You have money?
A bunch.
why do you have money here?
How much money you got?
I don't know.
Why did you raise your hand?
I have money.
This guy's lost it.
What do you think money is?
Like gold. Is it different where you're from?
I mean, no,
Not
that's still
use
money,
gold?
but I didn't know if like money was like scraps of plastic to you or something.
No, it's gold. It's generally gold.
I get a build of Belamos. He's a fire giant.
Tell you what,
Would he be pissed at us about the whole?
if you
Technically,
need
all of these
money,
gods are.
Pissed?
At us?
Sorry, are you guys having a thing?
With the DM, yes.
Sorry,
I just messaged you a
don't wanna lose
question,
my
Joe.
train of thought. It's
yeah,
hard.
they would hate for that to happen.
You like money?
Yeah, absolutely.
I could give you money if you help me.
How much? Is that like
You're
a-
not saying
is that
anything.
you're not really saying anything. You're just kind of moving your head back and forth. Is that a sign for how much money you would pay me and my compatriot?
He says he doesn't know that counting that I was doing. Maybe this is how he counts.
Why don't you show me
That's
the
not
money
true.
that you have,
Oh, okay.
and I'll let you know if that's enough.
How about you come visit me and we'll discuss how much money you want?
Yeah, that's not
Well-
gonna work. Also, we're right here together.
While everybody's arguing,
Mhm.
I'd like to do something.
Yeah.
Go for it, Sam. What were you gonna say
It's okay.
first?
You go.
I think while everybody's like talking, Fabio will go over to the bowl and kind of softly say, "All right, I know I've like fucked up a lot, and maybe you don't want to listen to me right now, but Lago, if you have any harbingers here that could help us out, please, please, please." Do I need to make a religion check?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check with a +5. On top of whatever you have.
Persuasion. Oh, I get a +5 on top of my
Yep.
persuasion check that already exists. That's spicy.
you can do it. Come on, girl.
That's what Timmy thought too. Then he rolled
Yeah.
a 4.
I mean, I have a -1 for
Damn,
persuasion.
So a 19.
Largo doesn't answer.
Okay, question DM.
Mhm.
Would any of these gods,
Mhm.
even if they went under a different name, be built into the culture of the Fire Clan?
No, you would know actually the giants don't worship gods because they know the gods to have been originally
Them.
giants, so they don't see them as anything greater.
Okay.
Some giants worshipped elementals and beings of old past, but they don't really. At this point, giants, when they die, they just believe they die.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
What about dragons?
Not. There are some. But you're looking for specifically creatures that have an afterlife.
Yeah.
You've got to go for the best of the best gods. Dragons are. I mean, there are technically gods that are dragons. You could call upon them. The only one I think you know the name of is Zarzamat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I could try to appeal to Chorus. You have to sacrifice something, right, Joe?
No, you can make an offer
You
of
don't
any
have
kind.
to.
Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe to show that I have the gift of the song, could I create a lute?
Okay.
And I would try to appeal to Chorus and ask for guidance and help.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with a +5.
Let me
got
help
this
before
for
you
sure.
do that,
Oh,
Basil.
sorry.
Guidance.
No, you're all good.
27 plus guidance.
Plus whatever that'll be. Is a D4, I think. Is it? Can we make that a
D4.
30?
Boop, I'll roll a d4. 28. Oh,
28, you say?
yeah.
You stand in front of it, you create this lute, and call out to Chorus, a god that none of you have been really familiar with. And moments pass, but you see the bowl start to change. It morphs into a different form, becoming that of kind of a flute. It kind of stretches outward. And each of the holes in the flute just starts letting out a slight bit of kind of mist before coagulating. Drifting upwards, almost like bubbles going in a drink, heading towards the surface, into the sky. And you actually start to hear music. The soft playing drifts down, taking away the kind of tense feeling. You just see a slow descent of a beautiful muse-like creature. They're quite they're both masculine and feminine. They have features of both. They have beautiful long blonde hair, shirt open but with kind of like perfect muscles. Everything about them just kind of looks almost angelic. Their eyes glisten with a soft glow of kind of gold. And when they smile, their whole cheekbones go up. It is extremely beautiful. They descend down with notes that kind of help drift down below their feet, creating almost like a cloud they step on. The person drifts down, the music just emanates out of them, almost just like a smell. They're about 30 feet high. They're huge. And they drift down and shrink themselves down to about half the size. Still 15 feet, still very big in front of you. And look down below you. Their hair now at this kind of distance you can see is made of pure diamond. Just strands.
Oh, wow.
And they smile to you and say, "You called."
That I did. I'm gonna kneel to show respect to them and appreciation for showing up.
I
My
represent Chorus. You have requested the aid of the greatest of the gods. He smiles when you laugh. And what do you require?
Well, he's gonna look back to his friends to make sure he's saying this right.
Scold gives you a thumbs up.
Nice.
We seek audience with the bard.
The first, I guess, really, right?
And the first.
They're one and the same.
Oh, perfect.
I can lead the way across the sea of reflections. What would you give in return to Chorus?
Hmm.
His eyes glance across all of you now.
Okay.
A gift must be made. Besides, the longer I spend with you, the further away I am from ale, the soft sounds of music, and people dancing. So I'd appreciate something for our time.
You could sing him our
Does
song.
he mean me?
Oh, I
Basil?
could.
Am I the gift that he wants?
I could show you a
You are not a gift to
performance.
anyone.
Oh my god.
I hope he doesn't remember that.
It would be an honor to sing to you. I'm not sure. It feels like more of a gift to myself, but
I'd hear your performance to begin with.
all right.
Go ahead.
Basil looks really fucking nervous all of a sudden.
I'll kind of so I'm standing closer to Basil as like moral support.
Oh. I would maybe play our song. I guess Godsbane's song. So just a performance roll, yeah?
Performance roll.
All right. 27.
He kind of stands. You've got this kind of calm emotion. It feels like you're in a tavern as you're kind of stood around him. You can almost smell ale and the warm campfire. It feels like you can smell broth being cooked in the back room. A comforting feeling whilst you're stood here. And he looks across you. You kind of almost see the images around you being kind of illusions created. An enjoyable ballad. Chorus's people would be very interested in hearing that.
Oh. Gosh.
Perhaps when you die, you would journey to our realm.
Yay!
Yeah. That sounds good when I'm dead. Yeah. It would be an honor.
Basil, this is a commitment. You're pledging your soul.
I think if you you're saying that that's what you're gonna.
Where
We
else
welcome
would
in.
I go?
Sounds like your cup of tea, though.
That's your choice.
I mean, it does. I don't know where else I would go. What is it like? Can you tell me? His eyes get all wide and puppy dog.
It is everything you wish for. Chorus makes sure that whether you want a loud party, a comforting one, just with friends, a stage to sing on for all eternity, a room to listen to music in peace, perhaps to be out on the clearest of days, watching the ocean and hearing ballads, perhaps to be drinking heavily every night but with no hangover. Chorus gives whatever you wish. As long as joy and festivities are being shared, Chorus is happy.
If I pledged my soul, would that suffice so that my friends wouldn't have to pledge anything?
If you promise to play that song the moment you enter into our realm, that would suffice.
Then you have my word.
Then, allow me to take you across the sea. And you see, as he steps to one side, and I won't perform it because I wouldn't be able to even slightly do justice to it. Lets out this soft melody. And as it speaks, you can see for the first time, Basil, the creation magic you're used to, the song of creation, being weaved in such a way you've never seen before, with such elegance you see as an entire ship that is designed to look like a lute, where the strings swing up and become sails and drift along, and the edges of it kind of curl around. The oars of the ship that move slowly on their own are actually just like violin. I'm not sure what the term for it is. The thing you use to play a violin, though. They're like the oars of it. Do you know the name?
The bow?
The bow.
The bow.
This? Yeah.
Two bows kind of come out of it. And then where the Sea of the Lost is, you feel these notes go around you, and you appear in a different area now. It is similar to the Sea of the Lost, but instead of hands outstretching, it is crystal clear water that almost looks like a mirror, reflecting upwards, laying off this beautiful glow. It feels like you're in the bright, sunny day now. And the boat just drifts inches above it. And looks and turns to you and says, "Please, come aboard and I shall take you to the bar."
Basil will lead.
Fine.
The ship itself has a couple
Basil.
of decks. Yep.
Make sure you get a +1 from it. If you know what I mean.
He nods, smiling. Yeah.
And thanks.
Hey,
Shut
no
the
problem.
fuck up.
I just
Get on the boat.
thought. I kind of thought we would just.
Goodbye, new friend.
Oh, I don't think I'm.
No, I think we're all.
That's really sweet that you're crying for me. I think I'm living until I die, like later in life, Wesker.
He's not gonna die right now.
I got. I hope. Wait. Starts to look nervous.
Look at Harbinger.
Only when you truly die.
Okay, cool. See, it's okay, Wesker. You
I
don't
know this.
gotta cry.
If you are killed here, you'll be comforted in our realm.
Oh,
You have nothing to worry
that's
about
really
from now
sweet.
I thought we would just.
Wow.
I thought
Wait,
we would
so
end up in the same place.
this thing represents chorus and it's not actually chorus, right?
on. This is just the harbinger, of course, a muse.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just taking note. Got it.
The ship itself is kind of the loot was kind of almost made of this like white ash wood, and so the ship is made of the same kind of stuff. It's got two sails that kind of pull up. You've got a lower deck as well, full of comforts, but the top deck is kind of you can look over the edge. The two bows become like oars drifting over, and it sets off. The harbinger steps at the front and morphs into a figurehead, and lets out a kind of soft siren song that directs you towards over the Sea of Reflections.
Can I do my best to memorize the song?
You can. Go ahead and do a straight wisdom check, just to see how much you kind of take in.
Oh boy, -1 wisdom.
You can do it.
I'm overwhelmed with emotions.
Yeah.
6.
It's hard to kind of... It's not really a song. It constantly changes. It seems to be entirely improvised. But it remains kind of beautiful throughout and enamoring. You can't really make it out to be like a traditional song you could learn or play yourself. It just seems to be sung from the heart. But as it focuses on that, you begin your journey across the Sea of Reflections. This point of the Plane of Souls is a lot more peaceful. You don't really see any drifting souls. You just hear the song at the front of the ship. As you pass over the reflections themselves, you realize that this seems closer to the afterlife than it was before. You feel a sense of relief over you, of comfort. It's slightly worrying in the back of your heads because you realize you could get lost in this. It's hard to really resist it. And you're drifting on what seems to be an endless sea of mirrors and glass. What's everyone doing?
I'm gonna take out the penny I have from Pennytown.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of hold it so that I don't kind of get lost in the song.
Okay. Does anyone do anything in particular?
Scald would just be looking at his belt. Hasn't really had a chance to like reflect on everything that happened before they set out, but this seems like kind of the perfect environment to do so.
Is anyone looking over the edge of the boat?
Yeah,
Fabia is
absolutely.
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Excuse me.
Fabia first, then. Are you thinking of anyone you've lost? Anyone you've killed? Or anyone you've just lost in your life?
I think maybe like tangentially, I don't know if that's the right word, but like Fabia is definitely thinking about the fact that she feels really disconnected from being a Lago. Especially like trying to reach out to like their god and getting nothing back. So I think, you know, Lago communities are really big. There's probably been lots of them that have, you know, passed away in the time that she was there. So she's probably thinking about like the community in general.
As you're kind of peering over and just thinking about reflecting on the things, you see in your own reflection, the reflection starts to morph. Almost like a puddle being kind of disturbed, it ripples outwards. And a spirit seems to drift and look up at you. You remember being young, mischievous, and you remember there's always one Largo, an old one, who kind of stuck to himself. Everyone saw him as kind of grouchy, but you never saw him as grouchy because he was nice to you. Other Largo kids he would shout at and scare off, but every time you came back from the elves, you'd look around, you'd see the scolding faces of your family, you'd see others kind of whispering and gossiping. You'd always see him chuckling outside his front, always maintaining his garden, but you always see him just kind of laughing along. Sometimes you might have spent some time, you know, talking to him, being one of the only people who didn't treat him like the outcast there. And you knew when you were younger, he passed away one day, and not that many people cared. Most people were kind of, you know, joked around it, but you felt it. You see his spirit come back up, and he looks just the way he was, maybe a little bit younger. But you can recognize him. He's kind of got the dashes of grey in his fur. His ears are always slightly down. His furrowed kind of brow, and he looks up and he says, "You need not care. Largos, we're much like the wind. We don't need a god to guide us. We always find our footing somewhere. Especially us who spend more time on the road."
She'll smile and kind of, I think, sort of subconsciously like reach for him.
When your hand touches the mirror reflection, there is a warmth to it, but it doesn't go through. And it feels more like you're kind of always just that much out of reach. Like it almost moves whenever your fingers go out. When you pull your fingers back, it seems closer. Like you just can't reach out to it.
Missy, old fart. she'll like cry a little bit, but I don't think anybody would see it.
I used to get into trouble in my youth as well. Didn't find much use in staying in one place. So
Why did you go back?
Because eventually I realized, as much as I wanted to see the world, it wasn't just adventurer that I sought, it was family. I spent so much time on the road alone. The thing I missed the most was experiences with others. When I returned, I spent much time with my family, and when they passed, I didn't see much use in going back out again. Looks like you've got two families.
Well, yeah, I've done a lot of really cool shit. I wish I could tell you all about it. But it's really nice to see you here.
Your journey is only just beginning.
Oh, don't say that. This shit's been so stressful.
It won't always be. Just take comfort in knowing, in the hardest of times, the greatest of struggles, keep those around you love. And one day you'll be able to talk about them as your greatest experiences. Don't forget to return home.
Yeah, I will. I will.
I can't wait to hear all about it, little one.
Well, I'm not kicking the bucket yet, so you're gonna have to wait a bit, okay?
I can wait. And you see as the ripples, almost to the opposite of physics, they kind of ripple back inwards. And it goes back to your own reflection. Who else is looking over the water?
Fia would have. And Dave said he would have.
Okay.
Adel would be watching Wesker like a hawk, so if he went towards the edge, he'd probably like just kind of gravitate towards that side.
Okay.
Wait, is that one like arms folded and he like
He's like arms
shuffles his
folded.
feet slightly?
He knows artificers, dude. He's had time with this shit. This guy gives him weird vibes.
You walk towards the edge, Fia, and look over. What are you thinking about?
Like I said, she would have pulled out her penny from Pennytown. And I think she had a moment when she walked out of the tower and she kind of thought about her actual mother, Amelia, to see if anything would happen. And so I think that's probably who she's focused on, is her birth mom, and kind of thinking about I think she's probably checking out her tattoo and just kind of thinking about how her dad told her that her mom also was a sorcerer, basically, right? And that's where she got it from, and kind of trying to fit everything together and like thinking about the things she could have asked her mom.
The ripples go outward. Your reflection disappears. And there below you, long red hair. That's kind of matted in the same way to yours, but more flowing. All the way up her chin and halfway up her face, you see a glowing ember tattoo that almost crosses half her body. She has the exact same eyes as you. And you recognize that you kind of share the same kind of smile and the same build. And you immediately recognize this is your mum. Hello, sweetheart.
Holy shit. Sorry. Hi.
You've grown, little dragon.
Yeah. How are... No, that's weird. Not how are you. Hey!
Hmm.
Did you... A lot has happened.
I know.
But like, dragony... Yeah,
I know.
yeah, I didn't really...
I wish
That's a
I could have
lot.
been there to tell you all about it. Wish I could have been there to teach you the things I was taught. You've gone into this world with a disadvantage, but you've managed to find yourself in fortuitous circumstances. And the world has a lot to ask from you, Fia. From you, Violet. Just give it a little bit more. That's all. Just a little bit more.
Of like... Wait, do you know what we're doing? Like, can you see... Can you, like, check on me?
She doesn't answer, just watches you. I'm sorry, I couldn't have helped you adapt to the changes you'll go through.
That I will go...
Our bloodline is strong, Fia. I like the name, by the way.
Yeah, I got it from my
Your other mother.
Yeah.
You will face hardships, greater ones than you already have. Just know that
Okay.
I will be here. And you have
Like,
nothing
where
to
are you?
fear from death.
But how do I know where to go to find you? When I...
You can't find me. You don't need to. Your friend does need help. Help him find his mother. I'm happy and I'm safe. And most of all, I'm proud.
Okay. I talked to Dad.
I know.
I think he really misses you.
Don't blame him for what happened.
I don't.
And don't blame her either. Behind your mother, the spirit of Marta kind of drifts into vision, looking solemn, and smiles meekly as you recognize her from a young girl.
How do you...
We have to go now, Fia.
Wait, how do you know each... How... You're in the same place?
We have to go now.
But
And it drifts.
that doesn't...
And the ripple stops. Wesker, you look over. What are you thinking of?
Yeah, I'm looking over.
You're live. It's unmuted now. Yeah, you're unmuted.
Thank you.
You're live.
Thank you.
Holy fuck.
You son of a bitch.
It's him.
No, I know, yeah. We saw the whole demeaning thing where he leaned down over you and said it. Don't worry. Wesker, you're looking over.
Yeah, I'm looking over. I'm trying not to look down, but I inevitably am. I'm like just mouthing to myself. It's one of the few times he's like not animated, and he's just there like, "My life is awesome. I'm really cool. My life is awesome. I'm really cool. My life is awesome.
Affirmations.
You see a few ripples. And you see them kind of appear at the corner of your eye. And all three of them, one kind of like a boyish half-orc, another one a dragonborn like you, but not topaz, more of a kind of like an onyx, and another one a human, all around the same age, young. They're laughing, giggling, and talking, and the dragonborn says to you, "Wesker, what have you got yourself into? You shouldn't be here, mate."
My life is awesome. I'm really cool. My life is awesome. I'm really cool.
Do you purposely ignore them?
I'm trying.
Wesker. Wesker, you're gonna get yourself into trouble. And he drifts away. You ignoring them allows them just to fade, and the ripples stop and close inwards. You kind of talk yourself away from it. Adderwood, you would have seen Wesker look over the edge.
What the hell is he looking at? He's gonna like look down to see if there's anything like moving down there.
You just see your reflection, and you get this moment of reminiscence. And for you, in that kind of moment, you think back, and you're like, "Why am I?" The ripple comes out, and you see the charming face of a gnome with a long mustache, mostly white with the black at the kind of the roots of it, a kind of a comb-overed haircut where he's trying to cover up the balding, and a kind of a squinted look like he spends a lot of time with very small glasses.
Ah. I see you put down the tinkering tools then.
Master, I was hoping you wouldn't find out like this.
Not to bother, Adderward. I always thought you had potential, my boy. It was never about following in my footsteps. It was about building your own.
I know. I would have liked to have built upon more of what you showed me instead of just letting it all slip away like I did.
Nonsense. It's not all gone. Besides, you are greater now than you were before. You have achieved marvelous things. Science will go on, my friend. It exists even when no one believes it does, even when no one follows or studies it. It is as undeniable as magic. There will be others that will pursue what I have done, but there will now be others who pursue what you have achieved. You are no longer just a student, Adderward. You are, in your own right, the teacher, and perhaps even the master.
Thank you for everything.
No. Thank you for giving me company for that time. I'm glad that my last thought before going was I hoped you would find somewhere. I dreaded the idea of you being alone. Couldn't be happier.
I think Alward just kind of processes that as the reflection fades away.
Okay. Does anyone else look?
Do it.
Yeah, Timmy would be looking.
Basil would look too. Hell, let's all do it.
Sure.
Everyone, get over here. This water's wild.
You gotta look at this.
Who do you think of,
guys see a
Timmy?
gnome?
I mean, he's always thinking of his mother, but he's probably not going to see her in this water. He would also be thinking about all the not only friends but family that he's lost, being sent away to war and never coming home when he was younger.
You see one appear, and she was the best friend of your mother. Her name was Irma Copperbraid. very tough, very soldierly life. But she was, you remember being a boy and like, she would come over to speak to your mother often about adventures, and your mother would kind of like, she would tell you about them. She would lean down and kind of just try and teach you about like, you got to get out into the world, Timmy, and tell you that. You see her kind of appear, and your mother would always kind of shut it down and say, no, he's a good boy. He's going to stay at home. She'd be always the one to kind of the bad influence, almost aunt-like figure. And see her appear, and she says, I knew you'd listen to me.
Why can I see you?
Because I'm gone.
I never got to say goodbye.
Most people don't around war. We didn't get to say goodbye either. None of us did. But something we learned was it's not always goodbye. We're talking now. Is this any less real than when we were face to face years ago?
I was scared to leave at first, but your words are the ones that pushed me out the door.
I was scared every time I left the house. But the biggest fear I had was staying at home in normality. And your mother was never worried that she was afraid that she might lose you. Should have been proud with the stocky, powerful dwarf you are. I know she would have loved to see you like this. There's a lot that I can't tell you. A lot that you're probably going to find out. It's going to be a difficult time for you, Timmy. Just keep strong.
Thank you.
If you find her, say hello from me.
I will.
You see as the ripples morph inwards and then stop. Basil,
Yes.
what are you thinking about?
Could I overhear any of the conversations going on? Like, do I have an idea that people are kind of seeing
You
loved
can't.
ones who've passed, or
You don't see what they're seeing, but I mean, I imagine
Right.
if, it's not a huge ship, and you might see people leaning over and talking to themselves.
okay. Basil would be looking over, and he's had quite a cushy life in that he's not really lost anyone very, very dear to him. So the people he starts thinking of are people he hopes he won't see, like his parents and his brother, his adoptive parents, and he does wonder about his real parents too.
You're thinking across all of them, and you're wondering to yourself, why doesn't it work? Why is everyone else getting to see other people? As you're thinking that, you see the familiar face of a little fairy. Busy.
Oh my gosh, what?
It looks up at you and says,
gosh.
Well, they have to be dead.
Fucking busy.
Oh my gosh. Does that mean you're dead?
Yes.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
splattered.
yeah. Right. I forgot. Sorry. Out of character, I forgot. I don't know why. I assumed when Faye died, something else would happen.
Oh, it did.
Oh?
This is just a way of communicating.
Oh. What's it like where you are?
Fun.
Good.
But really,
It's
I
good to
thought,
see you.
I saw you peering over, and I thought, well, everyone else has someone to look to. Take it as a good thing, really. Everyone else is seeing people they've lost. If I'm appearing, then you haven't really lost too much yet. Most would hope for that.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. Thanks for showing up, though. It was nice.
I'm not allowed to share secrets here, but I could break a rule.
Oh?
You share one with me, and I'll share one with you.
All right.
Classic busy.
Exactly, right? That must kill him. Well,
let
not
me
he's dead.
Unbelievable.
Let's see. Should I DM you something, Joe?
Sure.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Secret
Our
time.
cams are
I missed this.
Is our camera frozen? With
Yes.
Yeah, you're just
The greatest
basically.
Yeah.
ever.
It's
Don't
frozen in the
unfreeze
most
it.
hilarious way.
Don't unfreeze it.
Dave
This
looks
is
fu-
OLG
Dave
did
looks
this to me
fine.
when she said dead, the dead joke about someone who's literally dead.
I realized I caught myself as I was saying it. It was bad.
Hmm.
You see he's going to look over and turn. Scold, are you going to look over the edge? Or is he not?
He, at Adaward's behest, he would probably, yeah, he'd probably grab and.
Okay, I DM'd you.
Okay. That's an interesting secret. In return, this is what I'll say. You've been in proximity of Magnathor's weapons. In fact, they're located directly in... And then the ripple closes off, and you can see it almost forcefully closes off. As like a figure like almost approaches Busy from behind. You can see the rules.
It
don't allow
just
him.
squashes him again.
Basil's gonna be like,
Dude is just
busy?
gonna get latted.
He's gonna like knock on the side of the like boat. Busy?
Doesn't appear back. You... Scold appear over the edge. What do you
Skull's thoughts would have been he was looking at the belt, he was thinking about the belt and the responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would have translated directly to the belt's creator. Yeah, Drohild.
You see this massive kind of form appear in the ripple. And Drohild, who you met many, many months ago in the halls of the Krothic. King Scold.
Got your wish then? He taps the belt.
Huh. The truth is, many thought it was destiny. I don't believe in it. And I'm glad you were strong enough to make it seem like it's true. You're
It is
deserving
what we make of it.
I agree. I made that belt for Hawk.
What happened to him?
He learned that the gods were just fire giants. He learned that your people were changed. I told him the truth. Told him it was us. I told him so that he could become king. But his anger took over him. He sought out Magnathor. He knew what Magnathor had done, but he saw it as a chance to make things right. He believed that they deserved what happened to you. Because of your betrayal. Because you didn't walk and fight beside Magnathor. In his mind, he thought he could get you all cured. Get rid of the beast side of you. That's what Magnathor has promised him. He's lost to anger.
Makes more sense now. I suppose.
You have a chance to right the wrong we did. Kill Magnathor.
Any advice? Heard he's pretty hard to kill.
I wouldn't have been able to do it myself, but the one thing that the Krigven had, that the Field Giants had, was unfathomable potential. They weren't always so small. Some were. Some grew larger. Let him pick on someone his own size. You find the weakness in his armor. As much as he wants to fucking believe it. He's just another giant.
Noted.
Krigven killed me. Why can't a Krigven kill him?
He just contemplates it.
You see the ripple fade away. During this time as well, Yorick. Does Yorick look over?
He would not be, no.
And Yorick would see as the head of the harbinger turns, and as he hears the two devils, they both look, and a single note comes out and splits. And you just see on Yorick's shoulders, the note hits against both of them, and then suddenly both the devils just burst. And then the blood just fades up and drips upwards. And you just hear the soft voice of the harbinger in your head saying, "We don't abide by their kind here. I heard enough of them." And the head turns back around again, allowing you
Nice.
to drift in peace.
Perfect.
And as the ship as you all reminisce looking over, your eyes kind of drift upwards and you suddenly see a dome structure come into view. It has almost these kind of pipes that lead outwards, almost like pillars that lead out far away, and you see various harbingers drift over, absorbing some kind of energy from them and then drifting away. As the boat pulls up, a harbor appears. It's like the ground you walked on before, but this great dome. In front of the doorway is a large statue. But otherwise nothing, almost like a pebbled beach that leads up to this great dome. And the harbingers that are kind of coming here to absorb energy are far enough away from you that they pose no real threat. The front of the ship morphs back into the form you saw before, but smaller, only now 6 foot, around the same size as half of you. This is the home of the Bard, the first, the harbinger to the unborn. To get inside, you must solve its puzzle.
Oh. Okay.
Be careful. Those who meddle in death sometimes learn things they do not wish. But this is where you may find a soul. This is where all harbingers come, to ask about souls. If there is a soul lost, the Bard is the one who will know the story of it. Good luck. Allows you to depart off the ship before sailing back across, and in seconds vanishing into the distance.
Hmm.
And even you stood on the shore in front of the statue, and that's where we're going to go ahead and take a 5-minute break.
Yeah. Nice.
Wait, sorry, that was your thing.
That was mine.
Yeah, do you want to?
Pops collar.
And then we will get into Rebecca. Alright, we're back, everyone. We're going to take a 5-minute break.
Bye.
We'll be back in just a second, chat. Just waiting for the others to arrive. You can also check out Dave here, by the way, chat. Here you go, look. You can check out Dave on his social there. Love Dave. Yeah, Dave's great. To give you an idea, chat, I saw Dave was at Sam's a couple of days ago, and I was like, I messaged him. I was like, 2 nights ago. Hey man, we'd love to get you on. I mean, I've wanted to get Dave on for ages. So, do you want to guest star? And he was like, yeah. I said, okay. We popped into a call, built up a character, and then I designed I leveled up his artificer for him, so he's getting a sheet for the first time today. And reading through it, so big props to the guy for coming in at level 13 on Artificer, and he hasn't played much D&D in a while, so. Chat energy. Yep, being handed level 13 Artificer with all your spells picked for you, because I didn't want to disturb him out of his day, so I was like, I'll get you a bunch of fun spells. So the man is I mean, you can tell quick as improv is if he's actually that. Alright, everyone's arriving back in a second. We're missing Dave and Sam, so I'll unmute. Say hello to. Okay, let me bring things back up to here. I know we're just missing Dave and Sam. I was just saying to the chat that Dave pretty much just picked up a level 13 Artificer that I built for him. He built all the lore on the character, and then I built him like the character sheet yesterday.
And it's just learning how to play it on the fly.
Yep, despite not playing
It's
much
nice.
D&D in a while.
Fine.
So he's done good. He's done really good. Alright, before we get back into things as well, go and check out Dave on twitch.tv/Dave5005.
Last time I played D&D with Dave, he was the gotcha character. You were in my group.
Oh yeah,
he was the gotcha character.
Yeah. I played some D&D with Dave back in September for D&D Celebration, and he was a little mushroom man.
I know, I was
cute.
That man
I can always vibe with that.
Really fucked me over, actually. I remember that.
Yeah, he did, and he pretended to Achilles that he was a young child that got lost from home, and managed to convince Achilles to go on a journey with him. It was great.
He tricked Achilles into throwing my guy off the fucking cliff.
My face hurt so much from laughing after that. Like, it was painful.
You can find that episode chat on, I think, on D&D's YouTube, but if you searched Hermes Heist, you can still watch the episode. It's up on YouTube. It's very funny.
That's hilarious.
Okay, let me get the music on, and we can get back into things. You are all on the other side now, in front of the dome. Is Bree back, by the way? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
waiting for food to heat up.
No, it's okay. Just didn't know if...
Oh.
It's ready.
You stand yourselves in... the dome is kind of out in the center with these kind of pipes that lead up far, far off where the harbingers are coming in. Right in the center, in front of the doorway, which seems to be almost like glass itself, though hardened, clearly. There's a statue. I won't go and... I can always repeat this, so I'll tell you guys what you're looking at. The statue in front of the dome stands tall and blocks the way to the door. It is that of a pregnant woman One hand is outstretched, but the palm is closed. The fingers enclosed around the palm. And one hand is resting on her pregnant stomach. She's wearing a long flowing dress, and though the statue seems to be made of some sort of marble, the dress itself almost seems to flow slightly, as if it is not as kind of hardened. But all across the dress are a series of skulls, but made out of gems. Sapphires, onyx, citrines, topaz, amethysts. There is dozens upon dozens of gems just all wrapped around this dress. As you guys are probably the ones to first get off, what would you like to do?
This is. There's a. What did he say? We have to solve a puzzle? Something?
When do we have to do that? Is anybody still within, like, that we could talk to?
We're alone.
It jetted, I think, right away. Okay.
Maybe having to do with the statue?
It must be, right? Maybe the puzzle is figuring out what the puzzle is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait until they get back and I'll tell them the puzzle. Hello, guys. So,
Hey, man.
in front of the dome is a statue. It's of a pregnant woman. It's made of like a marble. In front of the doorway to the dome. She has an outstretched hand, but the palm is closed. The fingers enclosed around it. And on the other hand, she is holding her pregnant stomach, like just resting on it. She wears a long flowing dress, and the dress seems to be. It moves almost like a dress, very slightly. All across it are skulls, but not made of bone, made of gems. There's sapphires, there's onyx, there's citrine, there's topaz, and there's amethyst, all covered across it. Or, well, one singular amethyst. And so I leave it to you. What do you want to do?
I would like to use my special eyes, please, and detect magic. I would like to use my brand and detect magic on this thing.
A special brand.
1-800-contact.
You detect magic, and emanating off every single one of the gems encrusted across her dress is necromancy of some kind.
Ooh.
Just emanate out. You can almost get it like it's like a mist that drifts off of them once you cast detect magic, like a black, darkish grey mist. You've also got whatever's coming out of her palm. There's magic in there as well, but it's enclosed around it. You can't see what's ever in her palm, but that has like a again a necromancy to it, but it's a kind of a softer grey.
Blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell everybody that.
Wow.
I know.
Okay, so weird.
Is this statue made out of stone?
It's like a marble of some kind.
Okay.
I can try to like poke stuff with mage hands so that we're not touching it ourselves.
I can get the palm open too.
Is this shit, I just forgot her name. Vitella? The Unborn's mom?
Make a religion check.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog, but I won't let her on the sofa right now, so she's standing here hopping up and down and making a really weird noise.
Let her on.
Pissed at me right now.
Best Chan. Let her on.
You need to wait until I make this religion check. She's wagged her tail. She exceeds
She approves.
this command, yes. Got that for an 18.
Nice.
This seems to be Vitala.
Okay.
Joe, you said the dress was moving. Is this like kind of like an enchanted marble almost?
Yeah.
That simulates.
You can tell the statue is enchanted in some kind.
Okay.
And
Wait,
you said
what?
there's specifically one amethyst? Sorry.
It's all good.
Specifically, one amethyst is in probably in the center of the dress.
Okay.
An amethyst skull.
Amethyst skull. They're all skulls. All the gems
And
are.
it also feels. It's also just swimming in necromancy. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, to add a word. Well, when you're saying you can get the hand open, do you mean you can just like break the hand, or do you mean you can get the hand
with magic?
Yeah, I feel like maybe there's a I don't know about that shit.
Well, I mean, I could give the whole magic thing a once over with Todd and take a closer look at everything, but I'm more of a brute force guy than
I know you are.
Welcome to the club.
Like I've been thinking about just teleporting right past the door.
You should do that. Let us know what's back there.
Yeah, I could just rip the door open with stone shape.
No, just teleport in there.
I could rip it open with my hands.
Guys, fucking slammed. Okay.
It's necromancy magic. You guys don't think there's...
I'm alive to do it. The stuff dead people.
Fabia.
Yeah.
Is there any necromancy magic coming off her hand that's on the pregnant belly?
The
one that's resting on her belly.
Is there any magic on the
There doesn't seem to be any.
No.
They're all coming out of the gems.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out and put my hand on her hand that's on the belly.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
You know who this chick is, right?
Yeah,
Was she pregnant? Is she pregnant? Is that like part of her like lore?
That's what happened. That's what broke right, Joe? That's what broke everything. She's pregnant and she went into the forge. And now he's the unborn because he's the baby. And then the forge broke.
Alchemist, solve this puzzle.
Can I try and use psionic mind to talk to the baby?
Ooh.
You attempt to. It is not technically there. That part of the statue is just a statue, or it's just an enchanted statue.
Looks like no one's home.
But if you did cast Sonic Mind, you'd hear a lot of whispered voices for a second before it kind of fades off.
Someone's home.
Maybe the skull.
What did you hear?
What?
Can we talk to the
You
statue?
said no one was home. That's the
The
truth.
statue's like enchanted. Can we talk to it?
I guess we could try, right?
I'll message the statue. What's up?
You could text it.
You don't get anything back.
I'm brain texting it. Yeah. Okay. Not that. That didn't work.
Leave this to me. I ready myself. I walk right up to the statue, and then I start my all great and powerful statue, and then I start just gesturing
Okay.
Open.
Skull goes, how do I check this shit out?
I'm hoping the statue just falls up.
I seem pretty normal right now, right? I'd like to just revel in that.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure, you don't want me to just do some crazy stuff to the statue because I can.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Should we, I don't know, do we need to, give her something else to hold so she opens her hand, or do we have to,
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. And I want to take the see if I can move one of the skulls, specifically the amethyst skull. I want to see if they can be moved or what happens when you do move them.
The mage hand touched the amethyst skull, and you see for a moment a spirit appears. It seems kind of lifeless, kind of doesn't have any specific features. And you just hear the word, or the name, whispered in your head. Ayla.
Ayla. Anybody know an Ayla? Do we got an Ayla in the audience? Okay.
Do we?
No.
So you said there's one amethyst. Do we have a specific number of the other
You can count
skulls that are there?
Yeah.
I would like to count how many of each type of skull gem there is.
You find 1 amethyst, 9 citrines, 4 onyx.
Okay.
What I said.
And what Bree's got this.
Sorry, just focus on roleplay.
19 topaz.
Okay.
And 15 sapphires. So that's 1 amethyst.
Those are in the shape of skulls or on skulls?
They're all gems that have been cut to look like skulls.
That are carved into skulls.
15 sapphires, 4 onyx, 9 citrine, 19 topaz, and 1 amethyst.
Okay, perfect.
I will use Mage Hand and move one of the citrine skulls.
Spirit appears, and you hear the word, or the name, Ivy.
Ivy.
I assume that these names don't mean anything to us yet.
Nope.
I will move another citrine skull.
Good idea.
You hear the name, Iris.
Oh, fuck.
You gotta ask them all their names.
This is my dream.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. Look, you're too chicken shit to teleport in there, so now we gotta do it this way.
Chicken shit to teleport in there. Who wants
I think you're too chicken shit to teleport in there. Yeah, I think you talked a big game.
Who wants to come with me right now?
Let's go.
Lord Crab Skull. Anyone want to stop me? We can do this right now.
Now go. This is gonna be a good
Come on.
idea.
Like disintegrates on the other side or something, or like
Touch another citrine skull, Fabia.
Who wants to come too?
Touch another citrine skull.
You're not coming.
You hear the name, Ian.
Okay.
They're all
What if... So they're all starting with a certain letter. What if
Yeah.
we have to re-scramble just the first letter of those names for each skull category, and then we say that word?
Yeah,
Hang
so
on.
like touch an onyx.
Find
touch
out what one of the
topaz,
onyxes is.
touch a
If
sapphire.
the onyx is an E, I think I know.
Oh.
Okay, I'll touch an onyx.
Dana.
Dana.
Fuck.
Oh! I just kind of like look at the statue and I don't know if this is gonna work, and I'm like, ADOS?
The palm opens
Oh, shit.
to reveal
Amazing.
a diamond.
We were just about to teleport.
Like, yeah, the magic is coursing in my
Oh
head.
shit, you guys can still teleport, it's okay.
No, just pretend we didn't do this. It's fine, just teleport.
No, it's fine.
Oh god, it's, you know.
Okay.
You just seem kind of cowardly right now, that's all.
What is that name from?
Cowardly.
ADOS.
ADOS is the one that fucked it all up. He's the betrayer god.
Okay.
Ados.
Theo explains terribly.
Timothy would know this for sure as well, though. The specifics is Ados is the father of the unborn and the one who impregnated Vitala and then destroyed the Godforged all those years ago.
Is the diamond also in the shape of a skull?
It is.
I would like to touch the diamond with Mage Hand, please.
You lift it, and then you see it crumble, and the dust goes into the door, goes down the seams, and you hear,
Payment accepted.
Oh shit, we just
and the
did it.
doors open up.
Could have just
Fuck
left
yes.
the door open.
Yeah, but you didn't do any of those things that you
I'm
talked about
tired,
doing,
alright?
so-
We've been awake for what feels like 8 years.
It's weird though,
Longer than
'cause,
you were
like,
in the
do
cube.
you know what's weird is like you thought about teleporting in there for a long time, whereas when you saw that frost gem, you just like ate it right away, right? Like with
I
no
didn't eat it. You
hesitation.
keep doing this.
Are you
thing.
sure?
I ate it. I never ate it.
I feel like I remember eating
Where
it
did
too.
it
I
go
don't know
then?
why.
It was consumed in a way. It
went into the palm of my hand.
Whatever actually happened, my mind, cops do that, right? They like convince you that a different thing happened. I'm convinced you ate it.
I think
I don't remember what actually happened anymore.
It's not working on me. I had to watch a bunch of kobolds play card games for fucking 20 years in a goddamn crystal.
Why does the number keep going up?
Then, right?
My memory is perfect.
I'm going through the door.
Storms towards the door.
You enter into the room of the bard. Right in the center. It is mostly an empty room except for this great pool in the center. Similar to the Sea of the Lost, but a kind of a lighter blue. Just see hands and spirits pouring out of it. Like water pouring the wrong way. You see these spirits going down the tubes and heading elsewhere. When you first step in, it's dark. But the pool is glowing. And then you realize you're not alone in the room. You see a creature leaning over. Two hands that drift into the pool and kind of almost conduct in it. The bard leans over. Across its face are no features but a singular mouth, filled with teeth in the shape of notes. Hollowed out centers on each of the teeth. It wears a ragged black long cloak, reminiscent of death, and a tattered hood shades the top part of its head. You can clearly tell it has no eyes. It has 6 arms. 2 are constantly stirring and reaching into the pool. Others are kind of conducting. And the other 2 he just uses to kind of fiddle and grab things around the room, dipping them into the water, cups to sip from. You see it pulls out illusions and lets them drift up into the pipes. Its body clearly contains no muscles nor blood, but its stretched skin against bone. It looks gaunt. It is giant in its size. When it speaks, where it should have eyes, lights glow underneath the skin. Soft violet.
Why have you come?
Looks at Timothy.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for a soul? Or where one was that isn't here anymore?
I know where all souls are, or at least can search. I can
So
find
you can tell if a soul isn't here?
I can tell if a soul has been here, was never here in the first place, or is still destined to come.
Do I just give the name?
Aye.
Can you search for Dara Leadfist?
You see 4 arms go into the water this time. They start drifting through, pulling out spirits and then pushing them back down.
Interesting. That spirit was here. But is no longer.
It dips all 6 of its arms in. You see its body like lurching and pull back out.
The foundations of a soul. The memories. Some still here. I can help with that. One of you is not seeking the same as others.
Its body like twists and turns straight towards you, Wesker.
You come for a different reason.
I lean into one of the other members of the group.
Who is this guy?
What?
What the bar?
Him?
Yes.
Greetings, Great One. I have come.
To what purpose?
I seek the soul of a member of the Cerulean Flask. You can find it.
I can.
It dips two of its hands in, begins stirring.
You are in luck.
This one hand out, and another, and then another.
3 souls never passed on. 3 souls trapped in despair. Avoidance of death. 3 souls here on the plane. 3 souls I can have you talk to. 1
Lifts an arm.
Master of Valius.
You see this kind of an image, an illusion that kind of fades down like a cloud of an amethyst dragonborn. You know Master of Valius to be pretty much the head of the Cerulean Flask. Was killed during the massacre.
A second.
You get this half-orc man that drifts up and then fades back down.
The understudy of Avalius. Cornelius. And the third.
Lifts up this elven woman. Black hair, tall long ears, very kind of slender, and then it fades.
Rithelin. A consultant to the Cerulean Flask. All 3 souls trapped here. All 3 can be contacted. All 3 must be convinced.
He pushes his wood's hands into the pool again. Begins stirring.
Is there one you wish to speak to first?
Which one is of lowest rank?
Cornelius.
I'll be taking that one.
The hands all drift in. And you see, it starts kind of piecing together, building this soul. And at first, it seems lifeless, like it's made of clouds, and then its form melds together, and you see a spirit just hovering there. Where am I? It hovers above the pool in the center. I am dead, aren't I? No.
Cornelius. And as I start talking to him, my demeanor changes. I sort of take a more serious and honest-seeming approach with him.
Who are you? You weren't there at the
Cornelius.
party. What happened to the
I
party?
wasn't. Now listen to me, Cornelius. I am Wesker. I'm from Court Ustra. Do you remember?
Court Ustra. I remember. No, my family.
No. Look, listen. There's a chance for you. For me. We can make things right. For your family.
I can't die. I've left them behind.
No. You haven't left anything. I won't let you. Cornelius, we were both born low. We're mud to them.
Yes.
But I can make you more. You and I. You can make this right.
How? What do I need to
What
do?
else? Revenge, Cornelius, revenge. That's what we want. What you want. They took you away. Everyone you knew. But you can take from them. Not only that, you can give the others a chance. The cerulean flask is no more, but I have everything you left behind. All your teachings, all your time spent. Join me.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Eight.
I can't go back. I have to find them. I have to
Cornelius, don't be such a fool!
I have to find them.
Come
the
back!
bard pushes his spirit down.
One chance gone. Two spirits still can be convinced. Who next?
Are we still cool with this guy?
This guy's got weird fucking vibes again.
No, not just weird evil, just straight up evil.
No, well, that's all artificial to some extent. It just kind of comes with the territory.
Hey man, what's actually
You are
going on
revealing
here?
shit
What's
about
the
yourself. Just
cerulean
throwing it out
flask?
there.
And revenge and
Explain yourself.
You know me!
For like 20 minutes, dude.
Oh my god, cut this shit, dude.
I admit the collar pop was cool, but this is not cool.
Very well. You know what my name is? Wesker 1/2. 1/2 good enough, 1/2 worthy, 1/2 ready. Why? You all seem worthy.
Who said you're only half worthy?
That's my name, friend. All I need is a little bit of time. A little bit of guile. A little bit of help. And as much as I hate to say it, I've lived up to my name all my life. And the moment there's a chance to grasp at something worth my time, they always take it.
They who?
Magic. That's a long story. But maybe if you stop by Hyloma, you'll find out. But we use different numbers, different names, different lives. Different names. And I'm looking for a different name. The cerulean flask can give me a name. An alchemist. A sorcerer. A ruler. I'm tired of being half. And maybe you don't understand because you're all worth something. But I've always been meaningless. And I always will be. So at least let me find some help.
I know what it feels like to have people think that you can't do stuff and you're not good enough. It fucking sucks. It sucks a lot. But it doesn't feel like you're asking. Didn't feel like you were asking that guy for help.
No. I asked for more than help. I asked for someone who might care about me. I asked a little too much. It won't happen again.
I don't know that.
Please. Sympathy makes my scales smell like rot. I was told that. That's just the truth.
Sniffs.
Too.
I don't know, life is shitty sometimes, man. I don't really like, it's not like I feel bad for you, like I pity you. I've been there and it sucks.
Just move away, dude. Like, just move away from my Loma.
Can you not just start? I mean, I don't know. I don't really know your life because you didn't really tell us, but I feel like if you wanted people to think that you were worthwhile and you wanted people to help you, like, we saw what you could do in that fight. We knew you were worthwhile then. We knew you were worthwhile from the moment we met you.
I hid for years here. Alone.
Here?
And afraid. I couldn't get this far without you. And as soon as you have what you want, you'll be gone. And I'll be back in my basement, half dead, foaming at the mouth, gasping for air, and you will be elsewhere. At least let me bring something of worth back home.
What do you do when you bring that something of worth back home? You need to tell us your intention if you want our trust.
I'll make a world for people like me. People worth nothing. Or maybe then at least we could be worth something.
How do you plan on doing that?
By doing what we've always done in High Loma. Killing those who don't agree with us.
Upon hearing that, I'm going to cast Wall of Force, cutting him off from the group.
You get counterspelled. And the bard looks at you and says,
Cast magic in this realm again, without my permission, and I'll eat your soul in front of the others. I weave the stories here. I choose what's wrong and what's right. You killed a harbinger before, a lesser one. You are in my realm.
Oh, please forgive us, old friend. We were just having a little minor dispute. Please, let's move on to the next one.
Scald will turn to the group. We can't resolve this here, and his petty squabbles mean nothing to our bigger picture. Handle your petty revenge so we can progress. Quickly.
Very well.
The bard is like glaring towards you, Basil, and returns to a smile.
Which spirit next?
Bring out the old master.
Master of Alias.
Draws it up, and you see as the amethyst dragonborn appears.
Damn. I don't understand. It should have worked. It should have damn worked. How am I here? I had all the chemicals right. I recognize you. One of those courtly would-be alchemists.
Yes. Hello again, master. How goes your, sleep?
Disturbed. My phylactery didn't work. I followed all the steps. I changed the formula, it should have worked. Why am I here, not there? Did you do something?
Of course not. No. I came to bring you back. Home. Oh, what's left of it for you? It's quite a state. But I can help you. Alchemist to alchemist. The flasks ring out with your names, Master. They weep a sad, sad song. All of them do, mine included. Such a shame for years of work to be lost. All for what? Petty squabbles and those who fear what you could do. You may not be able to come back the way you wished, but your will can live. Your soul. Whatever that is.
And how would I know that you would not just take my soul? How would I know that you would not have nefarious means? I will not be tricked.
Master, we are dragons. I am not a trickster. I am not a fool. I just want to be what our ancestors thought we could be. What you thought we could be.
Or a persuasion check with advantage.
Hey, let's go.
Is that 2? Because it's advantage?
Mm-hmm.
I suck. My life sucks.
If you think I'd be tricked, my soul exists on that realm, and I will be returning to it. And when
Nefarious, you're a fool!
We'll see about that.
You see the spirit fade down, and the bard smiles.
Only one left. But it does not seem you are very capable of convincing others. They think less of you. How
What
will
do you
convince
think?
the third? I merely weave the stories. I merely observe and make sure the stories carry on. If you cannot convince the spirits to move on, then all they do is empower my realm.
He glances around at your group.
They might be better at convincing, but can you convince them? One last spirit.
Begins weaving. Do you look to the others for aid, or are you going to do this alone?
I look to the others, and then I put on that, like...
Oh, no.
Dude, that's not gonna work again.
You wake me out, man. I don't
Guys
want
remind me of
anything like this.
Patches.
So, what was that about a phylactery? You have one?
No.
Insight check.
Yeah, I would insight check that too.
Okay.
I can we get collective group points?
Oh, that's a 20 for
trustworthy.
Fia, and I got 21.
Yeah, not necessary. I don't need to roll.
You can tell he hasn't cast any necromancy. It's not. One thing you could probably pick up from the conversation is the alchemist was talking about the phylactery as if you found a schematic, more so than if you'd been a necromancer.
Got it. Was
Can I
this?
pick up on that?
Sorry?
For the phylactery, can I just be like, I'll note that for when
Yeah.
I get home?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's something which wouldn't be achievable, but now you get an insight into the cerulean flask.
Is that what the massacre was? They were trying to do some sort of phylactery shit.
Massacres happen and things go a little awry, sure. Phylacteries happen and they go bad. So, no, yes, a little. They were doing a lot, and
It's kind of weird, right? Because I feel like you got one shot left, right? You got one person left to try to convince, and honestly, you're not super great at those other two conversations. Like, let's be honest about it, right? You weren't that good at it. And it's okay, because we all have our own strengths and weaknesses, right? And I think that probably that's not one of your strengths. That's fine. But if you at all have any idea that we might help you. A first step towards getting us to help you would be to stop bullshitting us and just tell us the truth.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you haven't been able to exchange one word with us without wringing your hands in the most suspicious way I've ever seen in my entire life. There it is. There it is.
You're doing it now.
He's doing it behind his back.
Yeah.
Hear it.
I can hear it.
You might be right. Well, if I may speak, normally,
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this convincing stuff. But somehow I seem to have managed to trick you into believing that I might be, or something. What if you convince them for me?
Why would we
Did
do
you just
that?
say, why would you lead with saying that you tricked us?
Yeah,
before you
man.
asked us to help you, though.
I mean, he did say he wasn't very good at this. Clearly, this is case in point.
comically. Is this a bit? Is this some kind of joke?
Okay.
No.
Does this guy have anything on him?
Fuck yeah, dude. Pickpocket.
You're gonna try and pickpocket him?
Yeah, if he's distracted, like trying to like make his case with everybody.
Man, take your shit.
Do it.
Yeah, I'd love to see what he's got on him.
Sure. You can do a sleight of hand check. Wesker, if you want to roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh, I'm good at this.
Oh, well.
An 8.
Holy shit, Fabio.
That's a 33.
Naked, like
Yeah, rubs the clothes off his back.
He doesn't even have hands to rub together anymore. They're gone as well.
Yeah, she took everything.
Wesker, in your inventory, you might see a bunch of stuff down the middle of what you might have. You can list off everything you've got if you like.
So you've got all this.
Okay. Journal full of notes, set of robes, 5 sheets of loose paper, pair of spectacles, dungeoneer's backpack, quarterstaff, dagger, scale mail, light crossbow, crossbow bolts, thieves' tools, calligrapher's supplies, backpack, crowbar, hammer, piton, torch, tinderbox, rations, water skin, and hempen rope.
That was sad.
Okay, so just like just normal stuff.
Yeah,
normal.
He's a normal guy.
Well, he has a leather-bound journal full of notes. That's probably...
Semi-automatic rifle.
AK-47.
Yeah.
$1 million
Yeah,
check.
if he's got a journal in there, I'll take that.
Okay. All right. As they're stealing it, what are you saying to the others?
Okay. Let's. Your brain is dead, and you've been here for a long time.
A few years, right? He said.
Is that part true? Just like insight check every word he says.
No, you can do one
Okay.
insight check for a
Yeah,
general
no,
thing.
I'm joking.
Above board, do we have zone of truth?
We can't cast anything in here.
Can't
we ask.
cast magic anyway.
I mean, we can ask.
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, we can ask.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. We could ask him.
Maybe the bard can actually help us. Hold on. Is there anything you can do? And I'm sorry about before. Looks of the bard. I was genuinely just trying to protect my friends and potentially even you from this person. Is there any way you could help us get him to just be honest with us? You see, normally we would probably cast a spell to do that, but seeing as we can't do that in here.
In death, as there is in life, there is dishonesty, there is risk. Here you must take risk. I have no stakes in this. If the spirits remain, they empower the realm. If one was to leave, then one's to leave. Whether he succeeds or fails is no interest to me. Only the resolution of the story. So no.
Yeah, I got that. Thank you.
Wesker, if you're lying in your basement and you were to wake up, what did you say, foaming at the mouth?
Gasping for air.
Gasping for air. That sounds terrible. I hope that doesn't happen to you. What if you don't get out? What if you don't convince your third person? Is there someone we can contact for you? Have like this, is it just that nobody knows where you are? Like, can someone go check on you?
Forgive me for my previous demeanor. You're quite noble. You're quite noble, Adelward.
No, just don't. Not to me.
Cool Beanie loves.
If I was to return, let's just say I'd rather stay.
And have someone come find you?
No one will find me.
But if you told us how to find you, could we...
Do you remember when we crossed that river on the boat? Or...
Yeah.
I looked in. I saw my friends. And they saw me. I couldn't face them. People who thought that one half was good enough. How could I? In a world that wasn't good enough for them. You understand? When you want something so much that you just can't be without. I can't be without my one half. Or the other. Without my pain. And without my perfection. If I fail here, it'll be my last failure.
And if you succeed?
Then it will be the first in a long stream of successes for me.
Basically, if we help him, we'll probably have to deal with him later to stop him from whatever evil plot he's going to be enforcing.
I'm not evil.
You said you were going to kill everybody that
disagreed with you.
I've killed like some people for probably shit that other people would think wasn't really a great reason, but not just for disagreeing with me.
I understand that you expect me to convince you that I'm not. But truly, I can't. Perhaps I'm one half evil and one half good. But I'm one half. The rest is up to you.
For the sake of playing devil's advocate here, if we help him, he's out of our hair, and we can continue with what we're doing. I don't care about Hyloma or his petty revenge story. We have a bigger problem.
Yeah, potentially a lot of blood on our hands.
Yeah.
Look, either way, I feel like there's one spirit left, right? Like, let him fucking do it on his own.
Yeah, I'd rather just not have us be any part of
that's true.
Whatever this whole thing here is.
Look, if there's like a consensual cool thing here where he's like, hey, spirit, you want to help me do something that might be wink, wink, nudge, nudge, bit weird, And the spirit's like, hell yeah, bro. Like, that's none of our fucking business as far as I'm concerned.
You heard him. Go on your own.
Then I shall summon the third.
And its hands lift up, and you see the elven woman's form appear. Her face is angered.
Where am I? Those bastards. I'll kill them all. Kill them all. Why have I been taken away from it? Send me back.
Eyes go down towards you.
What is this place?
What was her name again, Joe?
Ritherin.
Greetings, Ritherin.
What do you want?
By the sounds of it, the same as you. A little bit of payback. You know?
I don't know if we have the same enemies. I wish to kill those who killed us.
I don't have enemies. I have obstacles. And right now, you're not an obstacle. Which makes you, if not an obstacle, not an enemy, a friend. Whoever you wish to kill, I might be in the business of helping you, but I might also be in the business of using your help, which I know you're good at.
I seem to be at disadvantage. I'm glad you are not. What do you have in mind?
I say we use your knowledge, your guile, your cunning, and a bit of that elven charm, and place ourselves in a position where we can take what we want, rather than have it taken from us. For us. What do you say?
You can bring me back.
There's a method.
And you would kill those who caused the massacre. And help me finish my project.
If it would please you. And if it would help us.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage. This is the lowest of the DCs, as she also seeks revenge.
Come on, bud.
There's a perception.
Oh, shit. I was so excited for you. God damn it.
It's a 22 as well.
I know, Dave, you roll perception, not persuasion.
You roll perception instead of persuasion.
Oops.
They were such good rolls. Oh, not 20. Nice. Nice. Even better.
Oops.
I'm conflicted as to whether or not that's
I know,
good,
me
but
too.
Good job.
Out of character,
No, out of
excited, in
character,
character,
it's great,
very
yeah.
miserable.
Out of character, amazing.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Wesker.
You're an alchemist, Wesker.
Yes?
You belong to the court.
That's right.
So did I once. They removed me because I was learning way too much. I was a threat.
Not to me.
No, to you. If you give me my revenge, I'll give you more knowledge than you could even fathom. Secrets of the world that you did not dare delve into. Give me a body, and I will give you the world.
Oh boy.
I'll give you whatever you need.
Then we
In a
share.
room, am I right?
Yeah, right. This feels awkward.
Is this allowed?
Shut the hell up, guys.
Uh,
Then we share
back.
yours until we return to your plane. And the bard whisks a hand, and you feel a spirit come into you. And you feel like you could release it at any point you need. You have yours. Your exit's there. And a door opens. And up a staircase in that room, which you can see a wide hallway opens up. Topaz's great, big, scaled eyes closed. The bard says, breathe life into yourself and return to the waking world.
I start to walk over, and then I take a pause. I turn back to the group, and then I do my bow. I look up with a little bit of a self-satisfying grin, like, and then I do my old.
God damn it.
But when I do it, I like aim at them a little bit. I like pass my crosshair over each and every one of them.
Ooh.
I pull it back, and then I blow it out.
Let us hope we don't meet again. I wouldn't be opposed to taking a full detour to go kill him. Like, honestly, we.
I mean, after that, yeah.
We have teleportation. We could make a day out of it.
And then I like start dancing my way out, like, ooh,
Oh my god!
oh, TTFN.
Oh my god, he's
When you
the
go
worst.
towards the eyes,
Amazing.
you feel compelled to let out your dragon's breath. When you do, the eyes open, but as soon as they open, the doorway closes for the rest of you. You wake up in your basement, on your bed, feeling a little bit malnourished. Magic keeping you alive. Your claws have grown from the months you've been in this coma. And you return to High Loma. The spirit exits you and enters into the homunculus near you. And Wesker begins his journey. But back with the bard.
We're just making supervillains right now.
I know, fuck.
You know, I'm proud of us.
Fine.
A little bit of spice never hurt nobody. Well,
As for your journey, Dar and Leadfist passed through this realm for a time. Memories leave scars upon the realm. I can make it feel like you were there in each of these significant moments. Build the story together. She must believe that everything that is happening is close enough to what actually happened. You will not be yourselves.
He moves his hand through.
I will put you into different bodies.
ooh.
Oh.
Different
Jinx.
people. This illusion will allow you to commune with the portions of her soul that still are here, the memories. Over these events, you must try and present things as they were, or as close to. Conversation might alter, but significance must remain the same. If you were to die when the person that was existed there in the first place did not die, the memory might not be as truthful as intended. But if events pass as they were close to, you will see the truth. There were only 6 others, so one of you must remain behind. They were with Dara Leadfist at significant moments of her life. Their names: Ezrog Karskul, loyal to a fault, excited for battle, yearns to be a soldier. Family line in miners. You see him kind of appear up, and you see this kind of image of a dwarf. Eager to prove himself. A big family. It drifts down. Irma Copperbraid. You see the image you saw earlier to me. And Mithril Copperbraid. 2 sisters 4 years apart, Irma the older. Mithril named for her blue hair, but Irma the fighter, Mithril a ranger. Comes from a line of military, groomed to follow suit. Mithril copied her sister wherever she could go. Yearned to be like her, looked up to her. But Irma had aspirations greater than being a soldier. Best friends with Dara. They fade. Zaya Greeny. You see an image of a gnome. These are all names you knew from your childhood, like friends of your mother. Orphaned and grown up on the streets, an urchin. Found the gang when she was young, and they brought her into their friendship group. Dara treats her like a little sister, and she was adopted into her family. She used to be used to sneak and break into anything due to how small she was. Lilith Dathanel. You see a drow, slightly older than the others. His family moved to Undersun when he was young, and he met the others when he had no friends. They became very protective of him. The sensible one of the group, the voice of reason, but went along with anything Dara said, likely because he was in love with her. And the final. All of these people you know to have also died during the War for More. Except for Ogrin Bulltop. You recognize this name as an old drunkard in Undersun, one that people don't really pay much attention to. Dwarf, like the others, drinks a lot, gets it from his family. A strong fighter of sorts. Drank from a young age, but studied how to fight. The clown of the group, always there to make the others laugh. Each of these 6 were involved at significant points of your mother's life. Each 6 will tell you the story of where to find your mother. You must pass as each of them. And you must convince Dara you are them, and let history unfold as it had done. The first memory I'll fade you into when you choose the persona will be the founding of your mother's adventuring group, the Leadfist's Underdogs. And this be them.
Aw.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
It's gonna be so
that's
cool. I'm so
exciting.
excited.
Yowza.
Yeah.
Above board, so you guys can get an idea for it, and I'll be linking you the sheets for it. Next week's episode, you'll be playing different characters, much lower level, and you'll be
cool.
participating in the memories of Dara.
How exciting.
This
That's
is
so exciting.
a chance to play a very low new character and play as them, but something interesting about it is that it's during a time where there was no magic, the drought.
Right.
So, I will tell you the characters. Let me just slap on some background music 1 sec. I'll just put on some music from here. Boo, 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 boo. let's see this one. So the characters you've got are Ezra Caskell is a barbarian.
Nice.
You basically can just go yourself. He's a male dwarf barbarian. Irma Copperbraid is a fighter. I believe, yep, it's a fighter. A strength-based fighter. Mithril is a ranger. Now, there are a couple of spells that come with rangers, but it's going to be, when you use those spells, it'll be non-magical versions, e.g. Hunter's Mark will do it in a non-magical way. But you've got a ranger, a fighter, a barbarian. Zaya Greeny is a gnome rogue. Lyrith Dathanel is a fighter, but a dexterity-based fighter. And Ogrin Bulltop is a dwarf monk, male dwarf monk. So you've got 3 male characters, 3 female characters, and only 6 slots. So you can decide if I mean, I'm guessing you'll probably leave behind Yorick.
Yeah, since there's also like 2 souls in one, that might fuck things up.
So, I don't know if you want to decide now, but you can also wait until our chat over the week, and you can decide and talk in there and discuss what you want to play. But next week's episode, yes, you'll be playing over the series of different memories, trying to achieve information in each one.
I think if someone wants to play a particular one, they can let you know. But I think a lot of us are down to just roll the dice.
We're gonna let fate decide.
And random.
That's a fun idea.
Fun.
I'm down for that. I was gonna say like there's one that I think Fabio would do best, but I'm okay with it just being random.
Yeah, if
that's what I was gonna say. Same thing too.
Like, do for it. Go for it.
I mean, just see this as a fun opportunity to play a different character for one episode.
Yeah, and just based on the descriptions, I think Fabio would probably fuck up less trying to be Ogrim.
You will. By the way, to give you an idea, I've got several sheets of each of the characters, so you'll be having totally new sheets, totally new stats, everything across the board. You're in the minds of those characters. So, yeah,
if we're gonna roll. Why don't we just do that now?
You want to do it now?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's just roll and like see who everybody is. I think that would be fun.
I will. How do we want to roll this? Because you could roll a d6, but
you have them in an order, yeah.
I think you just roll a d6, then roll
roll 2 d6s, right?
Then roll like a d4,
and just
look
at us in the order on the screen.
Yeah.
So like if based on the screen, if it's clockwise, OG is 1, right? On the overlay.
Yep. Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
okay,
or do it that way.
Yeah, we'll do it clockwise going round the d6s. OG up. No, sorry. I roll the d6 first. Number 5. So that's Sam goes first. So Sam, you will be playing number 3, which is Mithril Copperbraid, the younger sister who is looking up to her older sister, the ranger.
Aww.
You'll be playing the ranger.
Huh?
Nice.
Okay, up next is number 2, which is Shane. And you'll be playing Ogrin Bulltop.
Nice.
That's actually
Timothy would be the one that lives to the end.
Yeah, that's a very, very
That's
interesting one for you
perfect.
to see. Actually, I'm very happy with that roll. Next up, number 4. So that is Bree.
Yes.
You'll be 3's already done. 4's already done. Wait, is 4 done? No.
No.
Bree, you will be playing Zaya Greeny, the gnome rogue.
Perfect.
Actually, how many numbers you got left? We've got
3 left.
OG,
There's
Dodger,
3 left.
You can just lower
and
roll
Tomato.
it
So
up.
I'm just going to do a
Roll it
1d3 and then a 1d3 again. So this will be Tomato. You'll be playing Irma Copperbraid, the best friend of Dara.
You better be sweet. You already heard her.
And then OG, you'll be playing Ezra Caskell, the barbarian male dwarf.
Nice.
Let's go.
Wait, so who's left? Who am I?
Which
Dodger.
The drow?
Am I a fighter?
Yes.
The drow that was in love with
Yep.
Yeah,
your mom?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm on it.
You're a lover, not a fighter.
You get to play the sensible one, which is quite ironic.
Dara,
amazing.
Yeah.
whatever you want to do, Dara, I'm right behind you.
So,
I really think we should do this, unless you don't.
Dara,
Whatever you want to do.
Send everyone else on. We'll just stay here and wait
Fuck, this
together
is gonna be
alone.
great.
once the stream's over, I'll give you access to all the sheets. And yeah, that'll be next week. We'll come back to play as those characters and explore the memories of Dara Leadfist and her underdogs.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Such a cute name.
but let's start off by saying thank you so much for Dave for joining us
Yes.
today, and so last
Good
minute,
job.
buddy. Appreciate it.
I hope I wasn't.
I can't wait for
were
Dave to
great.
come back
No,
and
you
be
were
a super
great.
You
villain.
were too much.
Yes.
In a good way.
I want to see this character again.
Yeah, me too.
I do too.
I feel like we will.
Hope
Yeah.
your basement's nice.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still on there and whatever. Yeah, I hope you have food in your pantry.
Everything's probably gone off. He was in a coma for some time.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate the hell out of it. Twitch.tv/Dave 5005. Do you want to give yourself a shout out, Dave? That's what you're going to be doing this week
You
or
have
anything
to.
like that? Come
It's
on.
You have
actually
to.
the
It's the rule.
I'm at
It's the
Sam's house all
rules.
week.
Oh, you are. Are you and Sam doing anything this week? You, Sam Dodger, are you doing any like
We
streams?
might do some more. We might do another chaotic.
Sam and Dave, yeah, did a stream together already, but
It was great. It was the Revel one, right?
Yeah, and then we spent 5 hours afterwards role playing as Border Patrol in the stream game with sunglasses on.
Sick. But please go and check out Dave. I'm sure we'll see that character again soon. Thank you so much for joining us, buddy. Appreciate the hell out of that. Let's go over to the person that will say less than even Dave's shout out, which will be Tomato.
Here we go again.
Thank you, Tomato.
Thank you, Tomato, for joining us.
thank you. Wow.
That was great.
Joe keeps asking me to not show up every single time. He keeps trying that. He switches the group every time, and you guys all invite around me to get me out of here, and I just keep slipping in.
Yeah.
And then you fall every time.
You can find Tomato at his Twitter tag there, or just twitch.tv/Tomato. I'm sure he's playing every cursed game under the sun this week, as per usual. Sam.
Hey.
Fuck off.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam, for showing up today.
Sam.
Thanks for showing up.
Thank you.
Woo!
Twitch
Good job.
Stripping from 2 p.m. Eastern every
Stripping.
day. There's no rhyme or reason to the things I play, and many of them are cursed.
Bree Bun, show him why you're a charisma character.
Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Bree Bun, and I'm a variety streamer.
Wait,
I'm gonna
we
be
got some music
playing.
on the back of this, like
Yeah, hold on.
some ad music or something.
Let me tell you about my stream. It's really cool. Gonna make your dreams come true. Come look at me play
find
games
it.
on twitch.tv/Bree.
The place for like a hair regrowth ad. Like,
Thank you, Bree.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bree, thank you.
The happy,
Thank you
like,
very much,
piano
Bree.
music.
Dreamer.
yeah, number 15.
Number 15.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I might play Sims. I've randomly
Yes,
started playing The Sims
good.
again. My baby lit
Nice.
on fire this morning. It was fucking
Nice.
crazy.
Terrifying.
So yeah,
You got to be
maybe some
prepared for that.
Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just, you look away for 2 seconds, bam, baby on fire.
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
a
you
parent,
read about
can't
it a lot.
confirm. Yeah.
As a
actually
parent.
relatable,
Absolutely
though.
relatable.
Dodger.
Hi everybody, I'm Dodger. You can find me at Dex Bonus on pretty much everything. I drink coffee and then I play a game. Or I talk about D&D for too long and then I have to go. So, it's like kind of a grab bag. Come hang. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Dodger. Sorry.
Appreciated in this house. Thank you.
Love you,
Thank
honey.
you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, we
Thank
love
you.
Dodger.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Stop it.
Stop.
No, I mean, keep going.
I think Dodger and I share one brain cell, honestly.
For real.
Shane.
Hey, I'm Shane. No, I'm
Hey,
not
charisma.
doing that. No.
No.
I'm-
Just a no.
I'm pretty sleep deprived right now. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft again, making machines that are horrors beyond comprehension. as always. I'll probably be doing that more maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'm taking tonight
Shane.
off to sleep.
Yeah, are you
'cause I
gonna
haven't-
sleep?
Yeah.
When are you
Okay,
gonna play
good.
fucking Atlas, Shane?
There's a lot on my plate right now.
Fucking slam,
Shane,
dude. Now
I
you
still
have
don't.
to.
I
Called
asked people
out,
like what
Shane.
I'm supposed to do, and they're like, "Oh yeah, just go east to High King's something." And I'm like, "Where the fuck is that?" There's like 3 spawns to choose from. I don't know what east means when there's 3 spawns.
That's
give,
we
give
found
Shane
the crux
a,
of the issue. Is Shane doesn't know what fucking east means. That's the actual.
give
There's
Shane,
3 different spawns that are in different corners of the map,
Shane-
so east is different for each one.
give Shane a chance to sleep because it was the weirdest thing when he hosted internet. And I was like, what? And I looked at his VOD and he's like been up all night streaming the
Oopsie.
entire night. Did a 12-hour overnight stream
fuck.
starting ridiculously late. I think you start at 1 a.m. your time.
Shane.
Yeah.
Shane.
Please sleep.
You're a fucking mess, man.
This is why he said no to charisma. You can't act cool when you're sleepy.
Oh, gee.
Is that why I'm such a loser?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
Yes. She said.
No. Just kidding.
I'm OLG. I got some sleep last night, so I have no excuse for not having a shout out, really.
Okay.
Follow me on Twitter if you feel like it. If you don't, eat a bee.
That just seems harsh.
Yeah.
Sure,
Eat a
yeah.
bee.
Thank you.
Nice. Yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
Don't eat bees, you guys. They're like
Yeah.
endangered. Please don't eat bees.
Yeah.
It's true. Don't eat bees. Don't put bees in your mouth.
No.
You can't
Please
condone
save
it.
me. I don't know. They're in trouble.
They're in
They're in
trouble.
Trouble.
Especially
Bees
if
are
you
in
eat
trouble,
them.
you guys. Please save the bees.
Hello, I'm Joe Fudge. You can find me on this channel. I've been playing loads of Atlas this week. I got arrested last night, so I'm still in a prison cell somewhere, and I've got to work that out. So I'll work out this week. Otherwise, we have a Godforged Discord where you can go and post any fan art and stuff or discuss the episodes. They can make it into the little show reel at the beginning. Of a new one of those out soon. And also I have a Patreon where you can go and find all my various notes and GM notes and homebrew and stuff. And I think next week I should have a little teaser for an upcoming show as well.
Oh shit.
It's all done and dusted now.
Oh
So
shit.
cool. But other than that, thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you, Dave, for joining us.
Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, thank you, Dave.
I really appreciate it. You're a very talented young man.
Oh my god. Is this allowed?
Bree?
Get a room.
Well, thank you, bud.
You know who's reading the recap next week.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week for episode 84. Ta-ta and
Yeah.
take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.